Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Mad Apple Xstream Friday night King of the Hill series. I am the commentator, Mr. Taylor Collar, and I am joined by my really good longtime friend, former owner of Sharks Club, Mr. Mitch Repke. Mitch, how are you tonight?
I'm doing great.
Good.
First time ever commentating, so we'll see how it goes.
Should go well. You flap your gums well, so that's pretty good. And so, sorry for being a little bit late on this. So, actually, a little bit ago, there was a car accident outside of the Mad Apple, and it kicked the power out of everything. So we were trying to reload everything and whatnot. So, Frog won the leg. We got Frog and Gray Siech today playing. Gray is the current King of the Hill. Frog has been the King of the Hill for, I think he went about 6 or 7 weeks, and then he had to take a break last week, so now he's back. So that's who we got playing tonight. They're going to play 10 ball, race to 18. 3 foul rule, I'm pretty sure they're playing. And then it looks like Frog just, he broke and went ahead and scratched and lined up what seems to be a combo here for Gray. Let's get a transition over here. There we go. As you can see, he made the one. So just a 2-10 combo to start for Gray. And Mitch, we're already one game in.
Well,
just like that.
Could be a quick night.
Could be a quick. Well, how fast Frog plays, that's definitely a thing that can be. I don't know much about Gray. I know we were talking before the match, and I know he's from Milwaukee and plays well, but I just don't know much about him.
Yeah, I've never really seen him play that much myself.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, he's perfect on the so far.
Yeah,
one game, one run, even though it was a 2-10 combo.
Yep. I think it'll be a good match tonight.
Yeah,
two young guys that play a lot of pool, play well.
Yeah, for sure. So appreciate everybody tuning in. We'll have some fun tonight. If anybody, if you can go out there, like, share the stream, subscribe if you're on YouTube. We really prefer, the subscribe on YouTube. It's free to do. I know it sounds intimidating. Normally subscribe means pay for, but it's free to do. So if you can go out and do that, we appreciate that. Bill Sorensen chimes in, says, I saw that, Mitch. Good evening. Good evening, Bill. Hope all's well with you. It's been a little bit since I seen you. So 1-0, Gray to break, and we will see how that goes. Sounded good, Mitch, didn't it?
Yeah, it was a good break.
Powerful.
Looks like he's got a shot at the one.
Yep, made the 9 balls. Got a shot at the 1. Position from 1 to 2 is going to be tricky because there's not a very big window there. And he's got to pretty much play 2-rail shape to get back. Almost 3 rails back and forth and back to get on that 2 ball. Unless he's going to try to hit that window kind of where the cue ball is now. But I don't really know what that's going to leave him for a shot. So.
Yeah, I think he can hit the 1 ball, come back over by the side pocket. By the 6 ball, too. Shoot it right past the 10 if he wants.
Yeah, he can do that as well. Caesar Hinjosa. Can anyone join leagues? Yeah. Yep. So there's a whole plethora of leagues down here at the Mad Apple. There's a Tuesday night. Obviously we're coming into fall, winter. So there's a Tuesday night league. There is a Wednesday night league and a Thursday night league, and it's all different skill levels. Tuesdays is kind of your strong players. Wednesday I think is intermediate, and then Thursday is kind of the beginner league, the $4.99 and under league, if I'm not mistaken. And Wednesday and Thursday could be mixed on that. I'm not entirely sure. So,
Whoa. Thought that was going to go in there.
I don't know. Does it look like does he have a shot at the 3 if he had made the 2, or does he hook behind the 4 a little bit?
Hard to tell.
Tom Bonos chimes in, says, what's up? Hey, Tom. Hope all's well. He's go Gray, so he's a Gray fan. Hoping Gray takes down Frog tonight. I think these guys are pretty good friends. I heard them, I was chatting with them both a little bit before the match, and they were there was some really good banter going on, so it makes me think that these guys are pretty good friends. So Frog's going
And
behind
the back
the
jump.
back jump. Ooh.
I have a hard enough time just to normal
I
jumping.
can't see. He's right-handed, isn't he? Yeah, he just can do it right-handed. Oh, well, he hit that terrible. Fred Renner says, "Hi guys, sold my 100th ticket today for the charity challenge." That is amazing, Fred. So Fred's helping out with that, and we'll have Fred, we'll talk about that a little bit later on. What's going on for the Ronald McDonald charity? Really cool event, and let everybody know if you want to buy some raffle tickets. So we'll get into that. Molly chimes in, says 18-9. Frog thinks that this is just going to be a complete blowout. So we'll see. It could very well be, and it could, it could be I guess it could be a blowout either way. I don't know how well he's done here, though. I don't know if he's hooked on that 3 or on that 4 to get to the 3.
Yeah, it looks like it to me here.
Yeah, I don't. Not a good shot, especially with ball in hand. Like that's pretty inexcusable for a player of his caliber to hook himself with ball in hand.
I'm surprised he went
see how
that way
does.
with it. He could have just took it 3-ball past the 10-ball, and much easier leave.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That was no good.
Unforced error there.
So we got a couple, maybe early jitters going on. Early, kind of. I always think of like pool matches, like especially like a long race like this, kind of like as like a boxing match. Like the first couple rounds, you got to feel each other out a little bit and
Correct. Yeah.
get a groove. And I don't see any problems for Frog here. The balls are wide open. This should be pretty elementary for him. Shoots a combo, drifts down the ball, stop here on the 4. There's no problems here. We could try to invent one, but I'm not going to.
Yeah.
Mitch, what's your favorite game?
I'd say 10-ball.
You like 10 ball?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like rotation.
Why? Like why is that your preference? What makes it that you go that way with it?
I guess it's just you have to shoot them in order, and I think there's an easier place a lot of times on safeties if you get out of shape.
We only gotta
8-ball,
control
there's
the
too
one
many
ball, right?
options for them.
Okay. All right. That's good to know. Kurt Schrader's talking to Tom, says, "Glad you're able to watch." Hey, I'm glad everybody's here watching tonight. Really appreciate everybody out there. Should be a good match. Both really good players, both from Milwaukee here. You want to maybe tell us a little bit about Gray there, Mitch?
Well, I was just looking through his profile here too, and he's 36 years old. It looks like he started playing pool when he's 23. I feel kind of envious. I started playing when I was like 8 years old, and these guys are better than I am. So I didn't improve a lot over them. 50 years.
Wow, 50 years.
I just do it for the fun of the game.
So Frog makes a ball on the breaks. Got a shot on the 1 ball. A lot of problems out there, though. I mean, not necessarily problems, but you got to play tight position. I see the 4 and the 10, and he's going to run into the 4 a little bit, and
not much there.
I don't know. I think he might be hooked on the 7 ball. Maybe not. Might be able to cut it towards the bottom right pocket, but that would probably be about it. Oh no, he could see the whole ball. That was a good shot. He tied the 4 up.
Tied the 4 up.
Yeah, and you're not getting back on that. There's no way to get back on that right now. Maybe enough to, if you hit it really good, to get a bank shot, but you're not going to break those balls out. You could come maybe 3 rails, but I don't think he's got quite the angle for that.
You can get on that 4 ball on this, at least a hit on it, maybe play good safe off of it.
Oh yeah, you can get a hit on it, but you're not going to be able to break it out. Pete Beshta chimes in. "Hi guys, watching at the Boar's Nest. You ever been there before? Boar's Nest?
No, where's that at?
So it's you take County Road A and you go past what's that? Is it Country Bar?
Okay. Oh my God.
I did come 3 rails. He did have enough angle. I mean, he doesn't necessarily have a shot here, but he can play safe here. So Boar's Nest is right up past Country Bar, right by Sassy's Bar and Grill. It's right at the same road, about a block away. So nice little neat bar.
We'll overplay that safe there a little bit.
Oh yeah, that's no good. That is no good. Who do you like tonight? Who do you think's going to win?
Well, you gotta give Frog the advantage, I think.
Okay.
I've seen him play. He gets on a roll. He can be devastating. Can get cold at times, but once he gets on a roll, yeah, look out.
What do you think the score is going to be?
I think 18-15.
Yeah, be a good match. Chris Quintanas with the share. Thanks, Chris. Appreciate you. If everybody could follow what Chris just did and like and share and subscribe, we'd appreciate that and get some more viewers in here as we're just getting started here. We got a long night ahead of us, a lot of fun to be had. I think he's a little worried about this, Mitch. I think he's worried about, I guess, I don't know, clipping the 8, but that should still be able to draw out of that.
Yeah, the 5 is kind of tricky there, though.
Is that the 5 on the 10 or is that the 7 ball?
No, that's the 5.
Oh, that's what. Okay,
yeah.
so that's what we're worried about here.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna have a hard time trying to get on that.
Gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm not a huge fan of these pool balls, like the colors of them. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I prefer just the standard colors myself.
So he's just gonna. What do you think? He just thin this ball, thin it and play safe. Because if he thins it, the 5 will run into the 10 and stop it pretty much dead. They just thin it and try to come behind the 10.
Cue ball control is important here.
Yeah.
Not to overplay it and give him an easy shot to Frog.
This is kind of tricky too because you have to get him here. If you don't get him here, you're leaving the table wide open. If Frog can, if he leaves it for Frog to make a ball, Frog's probably going to run the rack out at that point.
Yep.
Can you turn Mitch's mic up just a little bit? Mitch, you got to talk into the mic louder. I'm going to try to turn you up here a little bit, but.
Well, I'm good.
Okay. I didn't like that. I mean, he might have bought himself another turn at the table, right? But, like, Frog should be able to bury him pretty good here now. I actually prefer to cut the 5 like you're going to try to make it and undercut it a little bit and then put it behind the 7, cue ball up back here.
That's the way to go, I think.
Yeah, well, just because the 8 ball's in the way or the other way, yeah, just like this, yep, and put it right in there and hang on. Oh, he left him a shot. I think the cue ball goes between the rail and the 6 there.
You can get a hit, but you can't make the ball.
Right.
There's a combo there.
No, I don't think so. No. That was a good shot by Frog. I mean, it wasn't exactly what he wanted, but it
works.
It did what he needed it to do. Because I don't think with the way he left it that Gray's going to be able to stick him while hiding the 5 ball or the cue ball. Yeah. He did okay with it. Frog's just going to, I see him thinning the 5 ball a little bit, putting the cue kind of right back where it is with the 6 and the 10 and play safe here. There's no shot to go for it. Don't move the cue ball more than you have to. So this one's a pretty easy safe, I think, for Frog.
Close there. I mean, I don't know if he has a hit or not.
I think he. Well, I tell you what, if he does, then the shot here would be to come 2 rails back behind those balls too. That 6 and 10 are huge right now as far as for the safety balls in this game. You see a lot of it, back and forth trying to get hooked on the 6-10. Nobody's actually hooked somebody on it yet, but that's what it's going to take to win this game. See, and I didn't like that. I think it left too easy of a hit, right?
No, he's got a hit.
Yeah, for sure. Colleen Mansfield says, "Go Gray." So I got another Gray fan in the chat. So, let's get involved, everybody. Who are you rooting for tonight? Let us know in the comments. What do you think the score is going to be, and who do you think the winner is going to be? I think the play here, you just try to kick it. You one rail kick it, and you try to have that 5 ball go 2 rails and sit on this end rail. And try to leave the cue ball right there. I think
that's the best option. It looks like he's trying to kick it in the side, but it's going to leave it open if he misses.
Yeah. Yeah, this is not going to turn out well for him. Well, I actually didn't. Yeah, no,
well, he should have it there.
He should be able to make it. And the thing is now he's left a definite. If the combo doesn't go, which I don't think the 6-10 combo goes, he's definitely going to be able to break it out. If not, play safe off of it. So, Gray's is a favorite to win this game, I would say now at this point because of that shot. I just didn't. It was too aggressive for me. I didn't like it. Pam says, "Go Gray." Pam, how are you related to Gray? You got the same last name. I don't think that's by coincidence. So, how are you related? Oh, he can't cut it. He's banking it. He just called the bank shot. You see that?
Called the bank?
Yeah.
From here, it looks like it,
Yeah, it does.
just cut right in.
Oh, you just bank it right in, too.
Oh, that was a nice shot.
Yeah.
Nice shot past those 2 balls. I don't know if this combo goes or not. I can't tell from our vantage point here.
He's looking.
He's going for it.
Yeah, he's calling it.
He's got a gap there, so he should be able to cut that and make that combo.
Maria says 18-9 Frog. I think we got that one. So we got Molly and Maria. Same last name. Interesting. Dwayne Sherman says 18-12 Fargo don't lie. I think Gray will get over 12 for sure. Yeah. Mike Gaines says, I'm just here for the witty banner. Yeah, that's fair. And then Pam. So Pam is Gray's mom. Proud mom. That's cool. I think that's one thing that streams in general have done for pool that really helps is that, there's a stream and your family can watch you sitting in their living room or whatever. That's a pretty nice thing.
I tend to do that a lot of times on these. If I'm not down here on the Friday night or whatever, it's spending time at home watching this stream.
Yep. All right, Gray to break. 2-1 he's winning. There we go. Maria is Frog. So Maria's Frog's mom, and I apologize, Maria. I actually remember. I do remember that from the last time I commentated a Frog match. So hello, Maria. She says hi to Pam. So the two
moms are watching them.
Well, I tell you what though, like I had said, I wonder if there was more here because. So when I was talking to these two, they were kind of giving each other some pretty good banter, and now the moms are chatting it up. So I would assume everybody knows everybody. So that's cool. Al Rosina says Gray 18-14. Okay, that's a decent play. Mark Bell says, "What's up?" Hi, Mark. How are you? Mark's running a tournament down here tomorrow.
Yep, $5.99
If anybody's under $5.99 and established in Fargo and you want to play, $40 entry. There's about I think they got 24 players signed up already. So if you're bored and want to play, come on down. If you're under, like I said, under $5.99, and should be a good time. $40 entry. They're running a Calcutta.
Calcutta's at 9 a.m.
9 a.m.
Yep,
Ooh,
8 ball.
That's early.
8 ball's the game.
You know what the race is to?
I believe it's 4-4.
Race to 4-4. There you go. Let's see. Quan's son is this 8's table. It's a 7-foot table. 7-foot diamond, pro cut pocket, bar box. Let's see. Evan says, let's go Gray. There's a lot of people watching for Gray tonight. There is. Rez says we
Buddy
sound
Rez,
good.
listening in.
Oh, Mark says the race. You better get some sleep tonight. The race is 6-5. 6 in the winners, 5 on the losers. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was 4-4. Maybe I'm thinking of the tournament next weekend, or Maynard's partners 1,200 and under in Fond du Lac.
So Gray's got a good chance to run out here. I think the 4 goes by the 5, and that puts you right on the 5, and everything else is kind of right out there. I think this is probably the toughest shot of the rack here.
Didn't leave a shot.
Oh, he got away with it though. Jeremy Walker says go Gray. Frog is the nobody's rooting for Frog tonight. Maria's rooting for Frog. So Tom Bono says 18-15 Gray.
Wow, a lot of Gray fans.
Somebody must, like I said, these guys are from Milwaukee and don't know Gray all that well. No, he plays well, but they must know something that we don't. Because I'm taking Frog, right? If I had a bet, I'm taking Frog. But like I said, but then again, Gray just like demolished Kendall last week. I mean, it was not close. I think it was like 20-13. So he can play for sure. So Frog, he got a good hit there, I would assume, huh?
Yep, that was a good hit.
And I think the combo might go. I think there's enough gap there. I think where you can manipulate the 4 into the 5. And
that's a tough one. You get to spin off that 3 ball, shoving that 5 to the rail. Oh, good shot. Apparently not a good leave.
What do you do here, Mitch? You just play safe around the 10 ball? Yeah.
A little too hard on that one. These tables been playing a lot quicker on the new cloth they put on.
The new felt play is real good, though. I mean, you can definitely. But that's the thing is, there's nothing worse than when you play on a diamond table, that you got to pound the balls because it's hard enough to make the balls. Diamond tables are meant to have good, the tight pockets and good cloth. You don't have to hit the balls so hard like a valley table.
Yeah, they don't like accepting balls in the pockets when you hit them real hard.
No. This is kind of tricky. I mean, it's not super. He's gonna shoot it in the corner, and he's looking at it because you got to play enough top English to manipulate, not scratching the side pocket.
Yeah, to me it looks like a scratch shot. It's pretty hard.
It's close
to avoid that.
I think it's closer if we're looking at it live here, and it looks closer live to scratching than if you look on the camera here. We'll see what he plays.
I really don't know what that was.
3 rails? 4 rails? That was called selling out, Mitch. That was what that was.
That's my game right there.
Sell out.
Being too aggressive.
So Kurt Schrader's going to... Well, actually, Todd Bowman says 18-13 frog, hard to stop if he gets on a roll. That's what Mitch was saying.
Yeah,
and Kurt chimes in, so we're going to learn a little about Gray here. So he took a long break from competition to begin his family. Before that, he was a solid 655 player 3 or 4 years ago. Or solid 65, 655 for 3 or 4 years. Rez says, looks like the Packers will win at Packers family night out there tonight.
Yeah, it's a guaranteed game for tonight.
What happened here? What did we miss?
I wasn't watching.
Me and Mitch are yakking here. We didn't. We got to pay more attention, Mitch.
Yeah, really.
And then Frog hangs the 7 ball. What are we doing?
I don't know.
He didn't leave him a shot. I don't know if he's got enough to go rail first between the 9 and the 8 and spin it, or if he's going to get his jump cue out and do that. But
yeah, I think I would jump it here. It's too hard to go between the 8 and 9 ball. You'd have to masse it 6 inches to make that ball.
The only thing I don't like about the jump shot here is it's so close to the rail. That cue ball's got to get up and down fast because otherwise the cue ball's going off the table.
You got to try to hit that as solid as possible.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Little limit the angle.
Well, he doesn't like jump cues, so we'll see how he jumps. I don't. You like jump cues? I don't like jump cues. I hate jumping the ball. I'm terrible at it. I'm terrible at everything, but
I really prefer it wasn't no jump cues in the game. I know it's part of the game now. I think there's a lot more skill in kicking a ball.
Yeah, 100%.
You play good safety. You're 2 inches away from the ball, and the guy can jump over easily.
Mm-hmm.
Before them jump cues, came out in the game, I think it was a better game.
A lot of people say that. It really, when you talk about jump cues, it really is like a 50-50 opinion on if people like them or if people don't like them.
Well, the guys that spend the time to practice a lot and get really good with them, it takes that extra effort, practice. I can get over balls, but accuracy is not quite as good as some of these younger guys that put the time in, that have the time.
I'll tell you what, that jump shot did him justice there. Jumped the ball in and now he run out. It's
very good, very good.
That was a good 4-ball out. Little bit wonky there though, because he had missed, and then Frog got up and chopped a 7-ball, and not quite what you would expect with Fargo rates of these players at that point during the game, right? Mitch, tell me what is the funniest, maybe not personal, like what is the funniest story pool related that you had through? I mean, you said you've been playing for 50 years, so you got to have some funny stories to share.
Well, the one I can think of, when I owned the Sharks Club, we had a big tournament, and in the finals of the tournament, it was John Fields and Bill Melky, and if people know Bill, he liked to drink, and he was playing in the finals, and he was going to bend over for a shot, and he stood there and just fell over backwards onto the floor. It was unbelievable. But he still ended up winning that match. It is amazing. That guy could shoot pool even when he had a lot to drink.
Is that the same guy that's like a world champion foosball player?
No, that's Bill Maloney.
Oh, Bill Maloney.
Bill Maloney. No, Bill.
I remember. I know them both. I just can't remember. I couldn't remember if it was the same guy or not. Like
no.
that. Yeah.
I don't remember where Bill. I think he was from Milwaukee area.
So Gray got up, broke and scratched. So Frog got ball in hand, shot the 1. He's on the 2. He's on the 3. That's kind of where we're at. I mean, 10 ball, it's hard to run out from 1 to 10. It really is. And even with ball in hand, I see lots of players. You
got to be precise.
It's just hard. I mean, the balls don't ever break as good as if you're playing 9 ball. So balls aren't as open. You got to play better shape.
Yeah, a lot of times have to break out balls.
Frog's been playing, and he won't even mind me saying this. He's been playing absolutely terrible up to this point in the match. So, like, this is the tough, challenging rack for him. He's got to get out of this one.
It was like 2 or 3, 4 weeks ago. I was here on a Friday night watching him play, and he started out like that too.
Yeah.
He did struggle a little bit, and then all of a sudden he just hit his second gear and just totally annihilated the guy.
You can always tell when he's feeling it, though, because you see the pace of play for him start to...
Yeah, he shoots quick.
He gets faster and faster and faster. I mean, he's really done well with this rack so far. But, I don't really see any problems here. No. But he's gotten a little bit... He didn't want to come that... he didn't want to have that much angle on the 8, but he'll be fine. He should be able to hold it still. We're just going to drift above it, and that's fine, too. No issues. (3-2). No issues. No Oh, and just so you know, Mitch, I know you're new in the booth. There's no such thing as a commentator's curse. It just doesn't. If the guy was going to miss the ball, he was going to miss the ball. There's just nothing else to it.
Yeah, not up to us, right?
Yeah. So, you're telling me funny pool stories and things that happen. So, I think the funniest pool story I have. So, I think they still run the tournament. It was up in Brule, Wisconsin. It's at the Top Hat Tavern in it's like on the border of Minnesota, and they run this team tournament. And so this is probably, I don't know, man, this has got to be 7 years ago, probably 7 years ago. So we go up to the tournament, and it's myself and Nate Lowe and Brian Miller and Matt Strong. So we go up on Friday, and we were doing illegal things on the way down there. Matt had brought like a case of beer, because it's like a 5.5 hour drive from Appleton where we live, and so Brian's driving. Brian doesn't really drink, so Brian's driving, and we just start pounding beers, right? And we get there finally, but it was brutal because like 4 hours in, that last hour we had to stop like 4 times because everybody had to pee, drinking and start to pee, and So we get up there, and we start practicing on the tables. It's late already. It's 11 o'clock at night. So, and tournament don't start till Saturday morning. So we're getting, play a little bit, and then we're still drinking a little bit, and all of a sudden Matt wants to go, and the hotel room is, I don't know, 4 or 5 blocks, but it's off a highway, a 2-lane highway. There's no sidewalks. You're in the middle, and it's pitch blackout, right? So he tells Brian, and Brian's the one that's driving. So he tells Brian, he's like, "Hey, I think everybody's ready to go." And I was ready to go, and Nate was ready to go, and there was a bartender up there, Top Hat Tavern Superior. Yeah, that's exactly where I'm talking, Craig. So there's a bartender up there. This is when Brian, before he met his wife. So
Fiance,
fiance. So this is well before that. So there's a bartender up there that Brian knows and Brian likes, and so Matt keeps bugging Brian. It's like 1 o'clock. He keeps bugging Brian. Brian, we gotta go. And all of a sudden, Matt just goes off the handle on Brian. Mind you, I got to play a tournament tomorrow the next day. He goes off the handle on Brian. He says, "Brian, I'm not going to sit here and watch you beg for women all night. I'm leaving. I'm going." Mm-hmm. So he starts walking to the hotel. So I'm like, "Well, I'm not walking." And Nate's like, "I ain't walking either." So we're sitting there by Brian. All of a sudden, Brian's kind of embarrassed that Matt said this in front of the girl and everything. And so Matt starts walking. And as Matt starts walking, and we get in the car about 5 minutes later, we pass him on the highway. And Brian wouldn't stop for Matt. And the best part about this is as Matt's walking down the road, it starts downpouring rain. I mean, just pouring rain. So Matt gets back in the hotel room like 10 minutes after us and just drenched in water. And that is just such a good time. I'll remember that forever. But that's kind of probably my funniest pool memory. Just super, super funny. So as I'm telling that story, I don't necessarily. Is he point hooked here, or is that what we're doing? He's looking like if he is or not. I guess another good story. While he gets down to shoot this ball. See how he does here. Oh, he could see it. I mean, that's a tough shot. That's a super tough shot. I guess another good story. You remember that time we went to that tournament up by Clintonville? Me, you, and Brian and Thad, and then Dale came with us.
Oh, yep.
And then he walked around the bar and told everybody that he was too good to play with us, and he was our coach.
Yep, exactly.
That was always fun. That was a good story too. So Frog fires the 5 in, comes a million rails.
Gets dead straight into the 6.
Is perfect on the 6 ball. Looks like the 8 ball does go by the 10 ball, so I don't think we have any problems there. We might have a problem scratching in the corner here.
Ouch. Yeah.
That's what happens when you get fast and loose like that and you take no time. They just make careless errors. They are fast. That's costly. I mean,
those are killer games. You give 1 or 2 away like that, it eats on you mentally.
Terry Folds. Fun fact: I used to date Gray back in high school. Ask him about his nickname, Tuna Can Gary. Tuna Can Gary. Be sure to ask him that. I'll be sure to ask him that in front of. I don't know if it must be his wife that's with him. I'm gonna be sure to ask him after the match, right in front of her, so he can just tell everybody what it means.
Yeah. He might got. That was close. He might be titty hooked.
Point hooked, Mitch.
No, sorry. I'm old school.
That's what was funny when I'm trying to tell that story about what Matt said to Brian. He used other words besides woman, and that's what really made it funny.
Yeah.
He's hooked. I'm looking right down at it. He's hooked on the point here. He's just looking to see if he wants to maybe masse it or kick it, or I don't know what he's doing. That was pretty poor because that 7 ball was hanging pretty I mean, this is the second time that he's hooked himself with ball in hand. Like, had ball in hand, made the ball, and then hooked himself. Chris is over there. Chris is helping us out here with his.
Yeah,
Thanks,
our
Chris.
technical support person.
Yeah, he's our technical support. Without him, the stream would not be possible. So, cheers to Chris. I don't really know what he's going to be able to really do with this ball because he's got to spin it a ton.
He'd be lucky to just get a hit.
Yeah, exactly. Just get a hit
no
and
hit.
hope. No hit. Yeah.
You know, chalk one up for Frog.
Wow, wow, wow. Turnover on downs. Oh. Did anybody explain why John is Frog? Terry, we've been trying to figure this out for years, and he will not tell anybody. If you can tell us, I will come find you and buy you 3 drinks. If you can tell us why John is Frog. If you can tell us the nickname or why this is, that would be amazing.
Yeah, I don't know that either.
Middle screen's up now. Sorry about that.
Does he have a long tongue? Well, I don't know. You tell me. I have no idea. Nor do I want to find that one out. Shelly says, did these guys dress alike to mess with us? Yeah, a little bit alike. Oh, yeah, Frog's mom's in the stream, too.
Yeah, maybe she can fill us in on that.
Somebody
secret.
tell us, please. Please tell us why. I'll squeeze it out of him. Dry break, huh?
Yeah, this rack doesn't look too promising at the moment. Not much to do here with this ball. No.
And there's not. Well, at least we can see now that the middle screen's up. We can kind of see what's going on here.
Yeah, much better for me.
Yeah. Left him the one ball, but it doesn't really do anything for the rack. Like that's.
No, it's still tough.
Still really tough. Yeah, I don't really see a way out here, or if maybe I don't even think he attacks it necessarily.
You gonna go for the 8 ball? Oh, no, 3.
Frog's had some wild shots tonight.
I don't
just
understand that
slinging
one.
Slinging the ball all over
Firing
the
at
place.
it.
Are you playing that? Would you play the carom here, or would you play the combo?
I played a combo.
I would too.
It's
But
gonna leave the one ball sit right in front of the
yeah,
pocket.
absolutely. Yeah, he did. Let's see, how did he do? He did pretty well there. Good angle on the one.
The
You gotta
tricky
get
one's
good
gonna
on
be
the-
that 3 ball.
You gotta get good on the 2 to get on the 3, or you just
Play
just
safe.
make the 2 and then
Yeah.
play safe on the 3. You could do that as well. Tell you what, the games are going fast though. You know, Gray don't take no time either.
They both shoot pretty quick.
He fires them in the hole too. We should have had Terry come up and commentate and sit in the booth with us tonight. Also on the topic of Gray, ask him about the Milwaukee handshake. She's got all sorts of information. See, now that'd be interesting to have like people that really know these guys from little on, right? And they could tell you all sorts of different embarrassing stories, I'm sure. Earl Palmer says he puffs up his cheeks. Who puffs up their cheeks? What?
You must be talking about Frog.
Must be. I would be honored to come over to Appleton. Yes, Appleton is the holy grail of cities in Wisconsin, for sure. Number 1 city. I think he's playing the 10 ball here, Mitch. Is that what he's doing, or is he
Looks like
playing
he's
safe?
lining it up.
I don't know. I think he's lining it up, but I feel like he's shooting the 3 into the rail and putting the cue behind the 10, but I don't know.
Looks to me like he's trying.
I don't think it goes. I don't think the 10 ball goes.
Well, there's room there, but it'd have to be a perfect hit. And he made it. Nope. Nicked a 5.
He sold the farm. He's going to bank. He's going to shoot the 3. He's going to bank the 3 into the 5 into the 10.
Is
he
that
can't cut
5-10
it.
lined up?
Oh, yeah, it's dead.
Oh, wow.
Easy.
Yeah.
Should have played the safety.
Yep. Listen to Taylor Collar.
Should have played the safety.
Good.
Hey, Terry says, yeah, I am full of Gray embarrassing secrets. Every time Gray loses a game, I'll drop something. All right. Well, he just lost a game there, so fire away.
Yep, let's hear it.
At that point, we could hear like 15 embarrassing things about him. Okay, let's get to this. Okay, frog to pound him. Here we go. Makes the 9 ball. It has no shot. 6 ball comes into play.
It's a nice rack too, pretty open.
Yeah. It's just a what do you do here? Are you pushing all the way down to the end rail, side rail, end rail push shot, or you're down here? Leave them a tough bank, or I don't see it. You can't push them else down. You can't push them down the table because otherwise you got to push them that way towards the top of the table. Gray only has 9 toes. He's missing one on his right foot. Okay. Interesting. I think the best part about this is it's his ex-girlfriend telling us all this.
Well, he just pushed it in like you said. He shouldn't.
See, I thought he should have pushed the other way and left him a tough bank. Makes his barefoot print look like moose tracks. I mean, this is a little bit of a tough shot because he left him on the rail, but you can still make the combo here. Or if you want, you can try to sneak the 1 in off the rail off the 7. I think I would probably play the combo here, but
Yeah, taking that 1 off the 7 might be the shot though. You're going to leave the cue ball right there for the 2.
yeah. See what he does. Again, 134 of us out there watching. Appreciate every single one of you. If you can just go ahead, like, share, subscribe, follow, all those things that are free to do that really help the stream out. Look out. Oh,
that was
just
close.
got away with it. Anything you can do to help the stream out, make sure it stays free, and we always bring you guys the best content that we can. Sometimes the pool sucks, sometimes the commentary sucks, and sometimes it both sucks. But we try our best out here, so appreciate everybody for that. He just fires the bank and hits it short. Short.
Yeah, they've been playing too many safeties tonight. Both of them been firing a lot of
fire
stuff.
and everything. A lot of sellouts, though. There's not really been that much of a clean.
Yeah, usually this quality of players, you don't see them selling out quite that often. They're more
Again,
playing safeties.
10 ball is a tough game. It
It
really
is,
is.
yeah.
It's the hardest. It's the hardest discipline of 8, 9, and 10 ball. I think 10 ball is by far the hardest. That was a good shot.
Yeah, made a very good shot there.
Terry says we're awesome. Appreciate you. That's a lie, but we'll take the compliment. Molly, thanks for doing what you do. We try our best. Appreciate you. If it wasn't for you watching, we wouldn't be doing this. I like myself a little bit, but I don't like myself just to talk to myself or talk to Mitch. He gets kind of boring
nice
sometimes.
bank.
That was a great bank. He's good on the 4. This might be if he gets out here, this would probably be the best cleanest rack
We've
played
seen,
so
yeah.
far. We'll see what he does here. Oh, he hit it good. Oh, made the 5. Got a bonus ball. It don't matter. He's still
Yeah,
good
still
on the 6.
very good on the 6 yet.
He just roll this in. I don't. He might fire it, but I would just roll it in. He fires it, and then he misses the ball.
Kind of jumped up a little bit on
Would
that.
you have just rolled that, right, Mitch? You just roll that ball in. I just soft rolled that 6 in. I mean, there was no reason. You would have had plenty to come off the rail and still be on the 7
Yeah,
ball.
you might
There
have a
was
little
no-
cut on it, but you'd still be fine.
Another gimme. Really.
A lot of these games so far have been that way. One
Mhm.
guy's selling out, and the other taking advantage.
This is just a stun draw a little bit. Just come off the rail and just let it kind of sit there by the second diamond, or come all the way across. See, I didn't like that either because I mean he's fine, but like it just like to stun it a little bit and
I don't like those shots myself. You try to stun it a little bit, you end up short, and you're in trouble. I like it better coming back across.
4. Tell us more about Gray, or tell us about Frog, Mitch. What do you got over there?
I was looking through Gray's stuff here, and one of the things that he had in 2015, he won the WSPA AA 8-ball.
Nice.
Very good accomplishment. Usually
Yeah.
these WSPA tournaments are
Tough
tough.
action.
A lot of players.
A lot of good players at that level. Okay, Mitch, I'm leaving you by yourself. I gotta go to the little boy's room for a second.
Already?
Yeah. Well, you know, the drinks get flowing a little bit. All right, I'll be right back.
Hey, yeah, the commentators went on a quick break. You know, Taylor has a small bladder, so he had to run to the bathroom. Mitch as well. So there's nothing wrong with your TV. They'll be back in about 2 minutes.
Okay, the subpar commentary's back. Looks like we missed Frog winning a game. So, oh, look at Terry. Terry said now that I was gone that she thinks you're better looking.
You can't see me?
She must be into the old guys.
Hey. I'm not that old. Well, actually, I am.
Terry says, "Ha! I thought I had two." So Mark says. So Mark asked. That must be Mark Siech. I'm gonna guess, right? Says Gray found a stroke. 0 chance of losing this match now. We shall see. Terry says you weren't supposed to read that. Hey, I mean, I can see what you wrote 45 minutes ago. Hey, hey, whatever floats your boat. If you like the old guys, that's great. Good for you. Mitch's wife will probably appreciate you too for taking him off her hands. Sanity. All right, so great. We should switch this camera back over to the overhead here. Let's do that. All right. Gray's on the 5 ball here. Just a stun shot over to the 6. Yep, just like that. I wonder what we missed where Mark said that Gray finally,
Got back in stroke?
found his stroke. I mean, this rack looks good, but I mean, I wonder at what point was that where Mark thinks. I mean, obviously he knows the Gray's game probably better than anybody. So maybe we'll see.
Just when we started saying that, and
Dun dun
misses
dun.
a 6.
No commentators cursed. If anybody cursed him there, that was Mark. That cursed him. He's the one that started that Didn't leave Frog a great shot here. I think Frog's going to have to kick at this ball. That's what it looks like he's doing here.
Oh.
He hit it pretty bad. I think Gray's going to get out here.
Yeah,
no reason not to. He's just teasing with Frog there. He put the cue ball down and shoot the 6-10-7 combo.
Yep. So, Taylor, when are you going to play in one of these matches? I've been waiting to watch you play.
Never. I hate people gawking at me, and I just can't stand it. And I don't play. I play terrible, so.
I know you
these guys
play pretty well. You can play with these guys.
These guys would beat me 18-0. That looks pretty good. Ramon Gonzalez said, I killed Poole. You killed Poole? I don't even know who you are. He killed Poole. He's like a Shane Van Boning or something. I don't know. Oh, that was okay. He almost got 50-yard line there, but he's okay. Well, I guess since Gray won this game, Terry's going to have to tell us more of about her fantasies or something, because she can't tell anything embarrassing about Gray because he won the game. So 5-5. Here we are. There he is. There he is, Terry. There's the Mitch.
Oh, scary.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining us tonight. Really appreciate it. Everybody hanging out with us. Good match, 5-5. A lot of errors, which is fun. So yeah.
Yeah, going back and forth it makes a good match.
For sure. I guess we'll just stay on us for a second. Gray's taken like 97 years to rack the balls. What other tournaments you got coming up, Mitch? What else you playing? I know you got tomorrow, but
yeah, I'm playing here tomorrow for that 599 under, and next weekend, Maynard Herbert's birthday tournament in Fond du Lac, the partners 1200 and under. Playing with Roger Pregler from Oshkosh. Should be a good time.
That was a great break. Oh, he got kicked. Keywall got kicked, but he still got a shot on the one. But that was a good break.
Yeah, it looks like this rack's going to come down to that 5 ball.
Yeah.
It's in a tough position.
You can kind of break it out with, if you get good on the 3, where you can make the 3 and just kind of thin the 8, brush the 8 with the cue ball and come up table for the 4. You might be able to get it out of there. Definitely not easy, though. Even this one ball is to play real good shape because you're tight on the rail. I mean, it should be fine, but trying to make up problems here.
Yeah, but if you nick that 3 and you run into that 8,
yeah, make up a problem and it happens. Now he's jacked up over the 4 ball a little bit, and it makes it tougher to make the ball and get down the table. Oh, man, a little bit jacked up. Not too bad. Ooh, it wiped its feet. Wiped its feet, went in. See, now I don't think he's got a good angle to break the 5 ball out here. Not to break the 5 and get back down the table. And he's got to do one or the other here. Well, he can't do one or the other. He's got to just go for the 4. Got to get on the 4.
You got to get on the 4 and then come back down. Either play safe on that 5, maybe.
Oh, Naiden 1955. I'm Gray's dad. So that's Mark. Mark S is Mark Scafidi. Good to know. Shelly says, good job commentating. You could definitely compete, Taylor. Appreciate that. Thank you. Maybe someday. I don't know. I got a match coming up. We should talk about that for a second. We're going to do that. We're going to do that while Gray figures out what he's going to do with this 3 and the 4 and the 5. So, I have a match coming up August 27th. It's a Scotch doubles match in Milwaukee. It is Corey Peterson and I are taking on Dale Lorenz and Brian Hollenbeck. With $1,000 in the middle, so $250 a person, and every single one of those dollars is going to the Ronald McDonald House charity. Just a really great charity. We're selling raffle tickets. We have lots of very good raffle prizes. A Pieshauer custom cue. We have a golf bag that was donated, a brand new golf bag that was donated by Will LaPointe. I have gift certificates. We have gift certificates to give out to Tommy's Roadhouse, which is kind of the new pool type place for like the lower end tournaments. Mark, what's Mark's last name? I always butcher it too, so I'm scared to say it. Pruitz, I think it is. The owner of Strike Zone in New Holstein has donated some gift certificates. Jeremy West over at the Varsity Club's got a couple hats to give out and a gift certificate. Nate Mindham over at Cue It Up Podcast, he's also an onboard player rep, has donated 3 jerseys that you can customize your name on it.
Awesome.
John Kramer, Wisconsin Billiard Hall of Fame, has thrown some stuff in. And we've got lots of really good raffle prizes. So if you want to get in, every single dollar is going to the Ronald McDonald House. Kendall, so graciously here at the Matt Apple, also had donated right directly. He was influenced by us to do so. He directly sent out $1,000 donation to the Ronald McDonald House.
Awesome.
So really cool stuff going on. So if you're interested in helping out, buying raffle tickets, might be able to win some cool prizes. But if anything, you're helping out just a wonderful charity. So just see me or Corey Peterson or Brian or Dale to get tickets. We'd really appreciate that. So,
And what are those tickets selling for?
Yeah, so tickets are $5 a piece, 3 for $10, 6 tickets for $20, 15 for $50, and 30 for $100. So the more you buy, the better the deal you get, the more it helps out the Ronald McDonald House, and just really looking forward to that. So you'll see me on the stream sometime soon. In the meantime, Gray's just running out here. This is a tough shot. It's a little bit touchy. The 6-ball looks frozen to the rail, which makes it a little bit easier.
Yeah, I love these shots. You just put a little inside spin on it. You just got to worry about hitting that 9-ball. You can spin it enough and get past it.
Randy says, awesome, great job. Appreciate you, Randy. Oh, hang on here.
That's trouble.
See ya. Whoa. No. A little late reaction.
Delay there.
Shelly says there's a carom room next weekend that 624 and under. I don't know if she's going to that. I get to go golfing in the UP next weekend.
Yeah.
That's going to be a good time. Looking forward
Hopefully
to that.
they got good weather. Be fun up there.
Yeah. So Frog's going to clean this game up here. No problem. I don't see it all for him. And indeed he does. Deposit that. Another big error there. We've seen probably at minimum 4 or 5 games where there's been errors on the last like 2 or 3 balls, and that's a killer every time playing a rotation, any game, but really rotation especially. You know, that's the thing with that 6-ball on the rail is it makes it easier to make, but it typically I do see the cue ball a lot of times when you spin it off the rail like that does come down the table towards one of those corner pockets. It can be tricky.
I thought the 9-ball wasn't a way to do that. I'd have spun it a little bit more and make sure you get over to that side rail.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Made a ball and did not scratch, but got close to it. Shelly says, "Where's golf?" Yeah, so Corey Peterson and Daryl Zimmerman and Brian Miller and I are going to the Island Casino next weekend. So we're going to play Sage Run. We're going to get there Friday night, do a little gambling, and consume some alcoholic beverages. Saturday we'll get up and play some golf at Sage Run, and then Sunday we're going to get up and play at Sweetgrass right on site there. So Brian Miller actually chimes in, says, "Wow, I know." Brian gets excited when he hears my voice, so he actually wanted a room with me, and I was like, "No, that's too weird. You got a room with Daryl." Yeah, Shelly, the Island Resort. Yep. So Shelly says she's going to the carom room next week, and yeah, that'll be a good tournament. They always put on a really great tournament there. All their tournaments fill. Yeah.
So you're heading to the casino. How much are you planning on donating to the casino?
I am bringing 1,000 American dollars for the whole trip, and it costs $400 for the golf for 2 days, and the golf and hotel was $400, and then I'll bring about. I'm kind of a fat guy, so I'll budget about $100 for food, and then so I have about $500 to. We're gonna play a little blackjack up there, so that should be good.
That's true. They always have time machines for you.
No, 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 no. Shelly says Sage runs a little gimmicky. Yeah, I played it when it was brand new. Brand new course, so it's been a few years since I've played there. Never played Sweetgrass, but looking forward to it. As far as the match goes here, it looks like we got Frog kicking at the 1 ball. Nope, nope.
I left him a shot.
He can make it in the side pocket.
Yep.
I fully expect him to do so as well. Also got a nice tournament down here tonight. I think they had about 17 or 18 players for their Friday night 10-ball weekly tournament. So that's in full effect right now.
And if you like 8-ball, they have it on Sunday afternoons at 1.
They had 38 players last Sunday. If you're bored
amazing.
on a Sunday, 1 p.m., and you don't have to have a Fargo for it either. Rez says, let it ride. I like playing Let It Ride, but they always say that's the worst.
So it's a tough
worst
game.
table game to play as far as odds. I like to play
odds against
blackjack. Corey and I's plan. Brian likes to play Brian and Daryl like to play the machines, but Corey and I plan on just playing minimum bet blackjack and just having one too many adult beverages. Is kind of what our plan.
Normal.
Is. Yeah. Oh, Ray from the Bay, Ray from Green Bay, watching y'all from work here at Oneida Casino. So Ray Skinnerdor, he deals Texas Hold'em poker in the poker room there on the weekends. So that's what he does. And then on Sundays he comes and robs
these tournament.
Sunday weekly. It's kind of like his other part-time job.
Yeah, he's a phenomenal player too.
Shelley says you're gonna love Sweetgrass, and I'm curious, have you ever gambled here? If so, how you do? Yeah, I gamble at Oneida all the time, Ray. Could be the #1 supporter of that place.
He does his donations.
I do okay. I do a lot better now that I stopped playing the machines and just play blackjack. I do a lot better. Definitely do okay. Some nights are bad. Oh,
nice.
F9,
Sweet.
F9. Replay button. Let's see if I got it. Oh, I did, Mitch. Look at this. Everybody watch this. This was probably the best shot we've had so far. Here's Gray jumping this 3 ball.
And cutting it at 90 degrees.
Oh, it was such a sick shot. Come on. Go. Boom.
Wow.
Just crushed it. That was amazing. We'll go back to this view here. Little side view action just for Mike who wanted to see the score. That was a great shot. Not only was it a great shot on the 3 ball, but look at the shape he got on the 4 ball. Huh? That was kind of crazy. Really good shot there. So
You definitely have a table here that you could get out on.
yeah, I don't see why not. Kendall says nice view. Yeah, the stream's burning down here without you, Kendall. Hope you're having a good time kayaking. So Kendall's actually kayaking with his son this week. I'm pretty sure it's his son not named Mason. So I don't know what the young gentleman's name is, but I think that's what Kendall's up there doing right now. There's no way that Gray doesn't get out here. Not after making that jump shot and getting on that 3 ball. There's no chance he's not getting out here.
Yeah, you make a great shot like that. You just got to really focus.
Well, and while I was showing the replay, I watched him. He got down to shoot the 4, and then he got back up and walked all the way around the table again. Because your adrenaline's going, you make a nice shot like that. So, really good shot, and I think he gets out here, and should be...
Tied back up 6-6.
Yeah, I think that's where we're at. See, that was interesting. I thought he was going to play that all the way out to and just shoot the 8 in the side. But he elected to shoot it in the corner. Sean Leslie says good luck to both players. Yeah, it's been a good match so far, Sean. Shelly says that jump was even sicker because he doesn't like to jump. Yeah. She really, like I said, really taking his time here, bearing down, making sure he gets out here. You can't turn it over. That's a big momentum, so you make a shot like that and then you turn it back over.
Yep.
Kind of depletes you a little bit. So.
Oh.
Steve and Nancy
Nice
Warner, thanks for the like. Appreciate it. If everybody could follow suit, just like Steve and Nancy, and go ahead, like, share, follow, subscribe the stream. It really appreciates that. It really helps the stream out, keeps us going here. So that was a really, really good out. Jody Krieger with a like. Appreciate you, Jody. Really, really, that was the best out we've seen so far of the match.
Oh, it was a killer
No
kick
doubt.
on that 3.
Yeah, it was really good. Tell us about Frog. We haven't talked about Frog.
Well, I was just looking at their profiles too. Both of them dislike jump cues, but they both hit them pretty well. Frog likes the 9-footers. Gray likes the bar boxes.
Tell him about the table discrepancy. What's Gray's favorite table? What did he tell us?
Well, his favorite table size is 7, but the one he typically plays on is the Valley.
Oh, typically, I thought the question
Not
was
their
what your
favorite,
favorite.
no.
Typically plays on a Valley. Oh, he's pocketing balls pretty well for, playing more on a Valley than a diamond. It's definitely harder to make balls on a diamond table. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah, with new cloth, you can slide them in a little better. When the cloth wears a little bit, and then you start having problems.
Okay, here we go. 6-6. I see a bunch of balls rolling, Mitch. I don't see any going in the holes. I don't necessarily know. I switched the view back over here to the overhead. I don't necessarily know that he left Frog anything here. Oh yeah, he's probably gonna. The way Frog's been firing at balls, he's probably shooting the 110 because I don't see why not. And he's already laughing at it, so he's shooting it. He's gonna fire this ball. The balls go all over the place. Oh, he didn't. He controlled it. That was a really good shot.
Nice shot.
Really good shot. That's tough. I mean, that's a lot of distance there.
The separation there makes that very difficult.
Really tough shot. That goes another fast one. So that's going to bump us up to 7-6, Frog. He just got to mark his game. Is that the second game? Only the second game though tonight, right? That's been a short rack. Gray had won the first game and then Frog there, but other than that, they've not really been any short racks.
I'm surprised we haven't seen any multiple racks being run. I don't think we've seen one run at all tonight yet.
We haven't seen a rack run yet. It's hard, like we talked about. It's hard in 10 ball because the balls just don't break good. I've yet to see somebody have like a stellar 10 ball break. I mean, besides the pro, like Tyler. Tyler's got probably the best 10 ball break in the world, but as far on an amateur level, I don't see anybody have a good 10 ball break. I think everybody breaks the balls and they're always clustered. All right, so he made a ball. Put you back over here.
Oh, that better hang on.
I think he's okay. I think you can see the edge of the 2 ball, don't you?
Yeah.
It looks that way.
Doesn't matter what the cue ball does after. It looks like it's going to run into that 9 and 6.
You want it to run into that, though, right? You want to try to do something. Because that 6 is bad, right? Oh, okay, he was hooked. And then he just jumped it off the table. He just sold the rack out. I mean, he sold every single problem on the table.
Yeah, now it's wide open.
Yeah, it's wide open now.
Yeah, just the key is that from the 3 to the 5, getting back where you get a good angle.
See, I almost like getting
straight on it and just drawing it straight back.
If you bump into the 6, it's
you're
no
fine.
big deal. Yeah. If you don't want to draw it that far, you can always play on the other side of the side pocket and play cut the 3 in the side and come up the table. But I don't think he's just going to play at the normal. He's got a really bad angle here. He's got a really bad angle.
Yeah, that's hard from there. I don't know what you're going to do.
You almost got to go forward now. You got to go forward and come 2 rails.
Yeah, it's going to be tight to this corner.
I mean, unless you got a great draw stroke where you can snap it off the side rail and come all the way back down by the 6. But I don't know. We'll see. He might just play that shot. We'll see how good his stroke is. Yeah, that was not good. I would have went forward on that one. I just. But that wasn't an error on that shot. That was an error on the shot prior.
Yeah.
You know, and sometimes it's not always about the ball you miss, or it's not always about the shape you miss on that ball, just because. You know, it could be from that shot prior where you just got out of line like he did there.
Correct.
Well, he tries to play safe, and it looks like he played a good one here.
Pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, Frog will get his jump cue out, and
yeah, plenty of room there to jump over that 9.
But I mean, that's a good shot. I mean, anytime, I don't care how far away you leave the person over the ball or how much room. If you hook them and they got to get their jump cue out and make a good shot like that.
Yeah, as long as your object ball is not hanging in the hole or close to it, yeah,
right,
you should be fine.
All right, here we go. Jumps, gets a hit. I want to see him fire it. Don't you want to see him fire the 510? Let it go. It goes. I mean, I don't think you. I don't think you do. But then again, if you shoot this 5, you're going into the 9 ball.
Yeah, you're not going to have a shape on the 6.
So maybe he does play it. I don't know. I'd love to see him play it, fire at it. Absolutely. It's more fun for me to watch. I don't know about you. I like it. Let the balls go all over the place. He's going to try to cut it. And he drew it out like he was supposed to, but it made the ball extremely hard to make there.
Very tough shot.
So leaves Frog a little cut shot down the table here. This is the tester, right? You make this ball, you win the rack, right?
Yep.
They're all just kind of sitting there. Or you fire it a million miles and you just hit it terrible.
I don't understand why you hit it that hard. You want to hit it that
smooth
and soft.
He's been hitting balls so hard, and he's looking at his tip, and it has nothing to do with his tip. He's like pounding the balls tonight really hard. And I know he's a, when Frog plays, he's very firm with the balls, but he's hammering them tonight more so than normal, and it's costing him, honestly.
And those cuts like that, if you want to really watch somebody that is a great striker of the ball, is John Fields. Those cut shots like that, he hits them very soft and smooth. You never see him fire at that ball like that.
Speaking of smooth, that was a good shot by Gray there. Draw the cue ball back 3 rails and get perfect on the 6. Just you got to stun this over just a little bit. He'll be fine. He hit it really well. Perfect shape. He's perfect.
Yeah, come around a couple rails. What
cue does Frog use?
Well, he's
what he plays
got a
with.
Jacoby.
Plays with a Jacoby. Yep. So this is just a little stun draw. Yep, come off the rail. Perfect. 7-7. A lot of errors, Mitch. A lot of errors tonight.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
And you know what I think? I think part of that is just because they know each other so well and they're such good friends that you kind of just don't bear down and really take it all that seriously. Maybe I'm just elaborating on why I think they're not really playing. Like I see Frog's hammering the balls and things, and that's not. I don't know.
Yeah,
Andrew Knox
usual game.
Andrew Knox says, "Wow, you're just bashing on them. I'm out." Yeah, I don't know about that, Andrew. I mean, I'm pretty good friends with Frog. I don't think we're bashing on anybody. I have a lot of respect for both of these players' games. So, sorry you feel that way. Have a good night. We'll continue on here. 7-7. Gray's break. Let's get a little side view action there. Here we go, and we'll see how he does. Oh, he kind of loose racked himself there. Did you see that? You see, like when the balls broke, they like kind of stayed together there a little bit, and then they kind of went, and that's why I think you see the clusters there. So, dry break for Gray there, and Frog comes back to the table. I think he's looking to see if the 1 goes by the 10, and if not, then maybe he plays the 110 combo.
I'm watch him play the 10 ball here.
I think he's going to play the 10. He did before. He played a harder 10 ball and made it before. That one didn't go. I think he left Gray the ball.
Yep, he should be able to make the 1 ball from where he's at.
He left him just enough to make it probably, but yeah, I could see him making that 10 ball there. I mean, he made one a lot harder before, so yeah. I don't necessarily, I think the balls are pretty open here. I think the 1 to the 2 ball is by far the hardest shot on the table. There's a couple balls surrounding the 2 ball that make it a little bit tougher. See what he does here. Oh, he's missed it. Well, I mean, did he leave him safe? Like, or do you think Frog can come off the side rail and spin it and make it? Or just, no?
I think he can come off the long rail there and spin it in. Well, he's going for the kick, huh? Whoa.
It's just wild, like just how fast he hit that ball. Like there's no control there at all. Dwayne says, I agreed, pretty sloppy play tonight. Yeah, I mean, these guys are good players, and this is not the
normal
quality that we're used to seeing either way. PPE exteriors, honest assessment of the play is surely not bashing. Yeah, there's no bashing going on here. A lot of respect for these guys. They're not playing well right now. I mean, I can sit here and tell you guys how well they're playing and lie to you about it, but you watch it and you know who these guys are, and you know that this is not the caliber of pool that these guys play. Whether you like it or not, it's the truth. Shelly, you're spot on. Only bashings to yourself. Yeah, I mean, I would say 2 shits, but I'm not supposed to say that. But I could give 2 shits about myself. Whatever, it don't matter. But yeah, I'm definitely not out here trying to bash on anybody. Just it's tough. It makes it tough to commentate a pool match when this stuff's going on. It's just but yeah, surely not their normal games. But maybe you know what? We got another half the match to play. Maybe they turn it on and we start seeing the way they do play pool.
Yeah, I just have the one guy calm down a little bit and start just pocketing balls.
Yeah. I don't know if he's on the right side of this ball or not. I think he's pretty straight on it actually. Which I don't. We'll see. You think he's going towards the 4? It's tough to tell. I want to say he's going towards the 4.
Yeah, I think you can just put it in the side and just run it down the table.
Yeah. Yep. I don't think he's necessarily perfect on it though. Like he would have already shot in it had he have been perfect on it. So there's a little bit to do here. Oh, he's fine.
No,
makes it a little bit harder now to hold for the 5 ball though. You got a little draw 2 rails out.
Whew,
Probably put the cue ball there, but should be just fine. Yeah, no.
Yeah, even if he did make that shot, he still had a.
That's why I said it was hard. It was hard to hold it. He hit it pretty good. It's tough to hold that, and you got to have a shot. Otherwise, what's the point of making the ball? Now I think Frog's gotten. He should be okay. He looks like he's almost straight in, but I think he's got enough.
He's got a slight angle there.
Brian Miller says he's ready. He shot a 39 at Muscootin today. It's pretty good, Brian. Oh, look out, Frog. Oh, he's perfect.
Brian, was that on the first 4 holes or?
Yeah, right. He played 6 holes and quit. Oh, Frog. Man. Oh, I don't know. I don't think he's gotten away with it. I think Ray can get the cue past the 7 and make that. Nick Like with the senior. Thanks for that. Yeah, Brian, I was for me playing golf, I shot 44 out at Lake Breeze on the back 9 yesterday. So I've been consistently around 90 lately. So I'm excited to go play up there for sure. Yeah, so Tom says both players look like they're playing fast. Gray looks like he may be starting to settle down. Stroke is looking better.
That was a good
That was a
stroke
good
there.
stroke right there. Dwayne says I'm staying to see if Froggy can catch a gear. Yeah, Frog can catch a gear at any time, right? That's Frog to a T, right?
Yeah.
No doubt. Terry says I will tell you one thing. Gray has amazing. Oh my gosh. You read that one, Mitch. Coming from an ex-girlfriend. That guy just fouled on the other table. Oh, and then he lied and said he hit the 8 first. Did you see this on this
No.
other table?
No.
The 8 and 10 were tied up, and the guy kicked at it from the back rail. Clearly hit the 10 ball first. Not even close. And the guy's like, was that a fall? It's like, nope, hit the 8 ball first. That's brutal. Well, good out by Gray there. And see, that's what happens. The guy made... he kicked it in. He's fine. Tim Clark with the like. Hi, Tim. How are you? Hope all is well up in that Wausau area. All right. Switch angles here and... Thanks to all the sponsors out there as they're going across your screen. We appreciate every single one of them. Appreciate everybody out there. Not to beat a dead horse, but like, share, comment, subscribe to the stream. It only helps everybody out. Helps Kendall out here at the Mad Apple's got a great establishment here in Appleton. So, do that. It really help everybody out. Gray breaking 8-7 lead. I tell you one thing about Gray's break. You can definitely, he scratched here, but you can hear him hit the balls. Like he pounds them hard. So scratch on the break should do Frog. The way the Frog needs to kind of get into gear, and what better way than to do it with ball and hand off the break, right?
It looks easy until you get down to that 7-8 ball.
Yeah, that 8 ball's, Or
is that the 3 ball? Oh, that's the 3
that's
ball.
the 3.
Yeah, the 3's.
All right. What are we doing here, Mitch?
There's coming 2 rails past the 5 ball.
I didn't like it.
Oh.
That's why I would just come up the table, and maybe you run into the 6 ball and you're okay, or you go past the 6 ball and you're perfect, right?
Yep.
I wonder if he might just try to play the 10 ball here. Yeah,
Yep.
Maybe that's what he was playing all along. You never know.
I think that was just a good recovery.
Yeah, it looked pretty good there. So 3 short racks we're up to now, and the score is 8-8 in a race to 18. That was a good shot. That was a good carom shot. That was a Larry Ryder shot.
Yeah, Larry and his caroms, he loved them.
Oh, yeah, I loved him. How's he doing? You talked to him? Is he still around? I haven't seen him in a little
I
bit.
haven't seen him in quite a while. I don't know.
Huh.
Hope he's doing all right.
Yeah. He's a legend around Pool and Appleton, huh? Been around for a long time.
Classic hustler.
Yeah. So, looks like he made a ball on the break, and it's not a great looking shot to start. Probably just gonna have to push out here, and I would think he leaves him parallel. Oh, I don't understand that shot. I mean,
I give it
if he's
back
open,
to the kick.
if he's open, he didn't want to do that because now he's gonna have to take the same shot that he was just gonna have to shoot before. Gray's not gonna take this.
I wouldn't take that.
There's no way he takes this. Unless he can see a piece of it, but I don't think he can. I think he's giving it right back. I don't see why you would shoot this.
No.
Yeah, he went and looked at it and said, "Nope, sorry, you shoot it." And this is exactly what Frog was trying to avoid, was kicking at this ball. Because if he was going to kick at it, he would have never pushed. He would have just kicked at it anyway. A little bit easier now, but nonetheless, he did not want to do that. He was not trying to bury that one.
Yeah, you're almost better off not even trying to make this, hit it more solid, drive it up by the 2 and 8 ball.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. The balls are open if you already just miss it completely. Well, the balls are pretty open here, Mitchell. I know we've been saying that quite a bit tonight, and it doesn't seem to work out, but they are open. The 4 goes in the side. I think the 5 goes past the 9. And the 5 to 6 is a little tricky, but...
5 is tight through that 9, though. That'd be...
It's coming way up the table. It's going to take a good draw stroke to get on that 4 ball now. I think he left a little more distance than he wanted to there, but should be okay. Oh, yeah, he hit it good. Good shot by Gray there. Good, strong draw shot there. He's just looking at the 5. You think it's tight through there, Mitch?
Yeah, to me it looks like it won't go clean. You might have to rub it off the rail a little bit, but on these diamonds it makes it a lot more difficult.
I wonder if maybe he just tries to break it out then. Or go behind. I don't think he will, but if it's that tight, then maybe he does. Or he lines up to play the combo. I mean, I don't like that either, but...
I don't like the combo, no.
If it's that tight to go through, well, I guess we'll find out. It's always hard to tell from up here, looking at the screen. It's that, you can never really tell until you get down there and actually look at it. Sometimes you're like, there's no way this ball goes through, and it's clean as day. And sometimes you're like, oh, it goes all day, and it doesn't. So he played it like it goes, and he's got a really good angle to get down the table on the 6 ball. But I think you got to focus more of this shot on just pocketing the ball past the 9.
And
yeah, he got away with it.
yeah, it turned out good for him.
Turned out good. Doesn't have to turn out that way though. It just doesn't. Nothing. That was a good hit. Good hit by Frog. But I don't know how well it does him. I think that you can cut that 5 in the opposite corner and avoid the scratch pretty easy and come up the table.
Avoid that scratch, you should be fine.
Yeah, I mean, this is not... I don't think it's terribly difficult to avoid the scratch. It's probably harder to make the ball, honestly, than it is to not scratch. That was a tough shot. I mean, that was a little bit tough shot. He got again. He's kind of getting away with a couple things here. That's 2 shots in a row where he's missed the 5 and gotten away with it both times. I don't know if Frog can see it past the 10 where he can just kind of bank the 5 and stick the cue behind the 7. If he can, that's the shot. Or he just, he shakes his, Frog shakes his head there, but he's letting the cue ball go a million miles an hour. Like,
yeah, unbelievable.
I don't know. Well, I mean, he's out, right? This is when the whole match has kind of been this way, but he's out here for sure, no doubt. Oop, sorry. Come up with a problem on this rack. If you have to make up a problem, what's the problem? Understroking the 8 ball to get on the 9? I don't know. There's
too much right and come over and
they're
get yourself
pretty,
on the 9.
They're pretty wide open here. I don't have any. Hold on. She's going to have to wait. I don't got no room. Good out by Gray. Makes the score 9-8. 9-8, Gray.
Looks like just one of those matches. It just goes back and forth every other game.
Yeah, I mean, no, I don't. 2 games, right? I think Gray was up 3-1, and that was it. Like, otherwise, it's been within 2 games the entire time. Which makes it'll make it that interesting towards the end of the match, you know. All right, here we go. Big break. Oh, I missed a side view. Sorry, folks. I don't see anything, Mitch. Do you?
Nope.
Oh, and he's hooked Frog off the break. He cannot see the 1 ball. He's going to have to push. He'll just push it, probably leave it tight to this rail. Yeah, that's exactly what he does. If I'm Gray, though, I'm shooting this because there's 1,000 ways you could get safety here, right? Like, I don't see why you wouldn't at least
I think you just cut it to the left-sided. Cue ball comes back up when you make it for the 2.
Are you trying to make this ball? Ooh, I don't know if I try to make this ball.
Well, it's like a 45-degree cut. You think it'd scratch? Should hit the 2 ball maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just It's a tough shot. I don't know. I think I just like trying to play safe here. Baby cut it to the top right pocket and play safe behind the 9-10-3.
I think if you go for it, you're going to run into that 2 if you miss it. You leave it down there, you're still not going to have a shot.
Yeah, some of those early predictions were 18-9 Frog. Those predictions can still come true, I guess. I mean, he's got to win 10 straight. I definitely don't see that happening, but I guess it's possible. Oh, you're right, Mitch.
Nice shot.
It's about time you got one right.
Every bird finds a worm once in a while.
There you go. Rack's still not open. It's still extremely tricky. Even this 2 ball is not an easy shot, and then the 3 to get over. I mean, I think the 2 goes by the 8, and then you drift over and you hope to hit the 5 ball to get shot on.
I don't even know if that 2 will go by that 8.
It's tight. Yeah, for sure. It's probably the right play here because you might end up. I don't know if you're gonna end up safe, but maybe. I don't really see anything else. You don't like shooting at any other pocket. And fire it in the pocket we didn't think he was going to, and left him a shot. Got a pretty good chance to open. I didn't say he had a good chance to open these balls up, and I guess he can still do it this way, but I thought he was going to try to play that 3 in the top right corner and break into him that way, but he can still break into these balls, or not. I don't know what's going on here, Mitch. He's hooked.
Yeah, it's still a tough rack with that 5 and 7 hanging down there.
I tell you what, I've never been. You can see the 4. I've never been wrong so many times in one night commentating a rotation match. Like the shots, I'm like, well, you don't even see them. You're like, why, you know? We got a gentleman, Europe 1 says Europe. I would do it like they do it in the Moscone Cup, but then everybody, we'd lose all viewers. They would just they'd like end the stream. This is a tough shot here.
Yeah, put a little inside and come down the table. It's a
You
tight,
think
tight
inside?
window.
I'm playing outside on this ball. You play inside, you're dead hooked.
I'm playing inside, coming over by the other side pocket.
You're coming by the 7 and the 9? You're trying to get that tight window? Oh, I'm not. I'm playing outside on this ball. We'll see how he does. I think he's getting hooked.
Hard.
Well, that's what I'm saying. There was such a small window there. You play it to get at least play it to be able to see the ball.
I think that's the way to do it, because if you would have got on that 5, you could have got on that 7.
He might be able to see it still. Oh, he hit it.
Oh,
He hit
hit
it
it
well.
good.
That was
Hit
a
it
good
good.
shot. Rodney Coates says no 700 and Wisconsin has a chance. I don't know what he's talking about. I have no idea what he's talking about. We had some trolls in the stream. Terry's now trolling. She must be getting bored watching pool, so now she's trolling. It says Appleton. Pool was invented in Appleton, Wisconsin, in 1462. The guy wants me to do the Europe thing. I'm not doing it. I'm so tempted to do it. Sean Henning, who is undefeated as King of the Hill. I mean, both of them technically. I mean, Gray is the King of the Hill, but Frog was like for 7 weeks and didn't lose. He actually just had to take a week break. He couldn't make it. So both of them, I don't know. Somebody loses tonight, but right now both of them are. Gray's the king though. Right now, Gray is the reigning. He's defending tonight. Beat Kendall last last week, like 20-13 or 14.
Did anybody beat Sean?
Yeah. I don't remember who, but yeah. So ball in hand here for Froggy, and to tie the score up here. Really, I think not too many problems. A little bit, right? You got to go to the 6 to the 7, and then you got to get around the 9 to get on the 8.
Ooh, that was a good stroke on that
Yeah,
ball.
it's a good shot. I mean, I don't really see any problems here. I think he's good. If there was any problems, that would be it. Look out, he might come a little too far here and be 50-yard line.
Yep, right in the 50.
Right on the 50. Europe says, you're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me, Smalls. Well, the way Frog's been playing tonight, he's
He'll fire
firing
this
this
bank.
bank 1,000 miles an hour. No, he didn't really hit it that hard. I mean,
Not
just
the
gave
normal
it-
tonight.
I mean, not the way he's been hammering. Uh-oh. Well, I guess you can't really leave it any better for your opponent. Stop shot and put you perfect on the 9 ball here.
Yeah, just roll it up just a hair. Or maybe not. It's got a little angle.
Yeah,
Looks
I say
like.
just stun stop it. It'll come over. He's perfect. Personal preference here. You can play a little inside and shoot it in the top right. Play a little outside. Shoot it in the same pocket as the 9.
I like a little outside
I
here.
do too, but either way works. And on the rail, but no problem for him. I think he's going to fire this ball right in.
That should be no problem.
It's no problem. Done deal. 10-8 Gray.
Well, biggest lead of the night so far. Two racks.
Games has been it. That's the most. It's 3-1, and
Now 10 to 8.
Frog's going to take a little break. I don't know how long, or if he's going to let him play. So I'm going to do the same. I'm going to go to the little boys' room.
Me too.
And commentator break, so the pool will be more peaceful now, and we'll be right back with you, folks. Thanks. Okay, we're back. Commentator break. We're back. Looks like Froggy won a game while we were gone. Makes score 10-9. Race to 18.
Now it's time to get serious.
Yeah, now it's crunch time. The first half of the match was both players. I just talked to both guys, and I even told them, I said, hey, I got in trouble. I said, I told the stream you guys were playing terrible, and some guy got offended, and they're both like, oh, we're playing terrible. Like, so they, that's not normal for these guys. So hopefully the second half of the match will be close as the first one, but better pool, because both guys are way capable of it. Keith Cross says you missed some nice shots by Frog. Oh, so Frog had a good out. Awesome to see. Mitch, Terry wants to know if you'll be her boyfriend and if you get free beers while doing the stream. He does get free beers, but he's drinking this NA beer all of a sudden, so I don't know. Yeah. I put enough in that. I know.
$10 for a pack of cigarettes.
Yeah, so Chris Gontanis went. I gave him some money, and he ran to the gas station for me to buy me a pack of smokes. And he's like, I can't believe these things are $10. They are expensive. If you smoke out there, you shouldn't quit. That's a bad habit, for sure. So we got Gray going airborne. This is a tough shot on the one ball here. He did really good to get a hit there, and he got jam up safety there. I mean, Terry says NA beer is basically tea. I don't know why anybody drinks that stuff because I hate the taste of beer. Nobody drinks beer because it tastes good. People drink beer because it does things to your brain. More of like I'm drinking some vodka waters tonight. That's what I'm on. So Chris helping us out at the stream too. He says get over to our YouTube channel here and subscribe and hit that bell. Let you know we go live. Because Facebook's been real wonky lately. He says, please do that. So if you're on Facebook, switch over to YouTube. It'd be great. Yeah, Dave chimes in and says, yeah, these guys can play. Last time I checked, you don't get a 670 or 635 Fargo rate from a box of Cracker Jacks. And that's...
Yeah, tough to get to that level.
Yeah, for sure. Rodney Code, if anybody's interested, I'll vouch for Rodney. And Rodney's good action, so he'll pay the money if he loses. But he wants to know if anybody wants Gray to win the match for $40. So Rodney's good for the money if anybody wants to bet that. Justin Campion, the champion, he says he likes the taste of beer. I don't know. Not my thing. All right, good save by Gray. Frog going airborne. Frog running into the 8-ball, ball in hand for Gray. Still some problems on the table. The 5-ball is a little bit jammed up, a little bit wonky. You can get to it with the 4-ball. The 4-ball's on that side of the table. But it's
definitely
a little bit tricky.
Opportunity, yep.
A little bit tricky. He got pretty straight on that ball, huh, Mitch? He's pretty straight.
It's thick dead. Both balls look beyond the rail. Okay,
Rodney Code. Tom Bono says he'll take Gray for that $40. Rodney, I don't know Tom all that well, but I just don't really talk to him, but I know he's been on here quite a bit, and I've seen the name, so I would say that's probably a good bet. Chad Jakes, I don't know who that is. He'll have to tell you his name. He'll take the 40 as well. So you got some people out there, Ronnie, that'll take Gray from here on out. just let them know and whatnot. Certainly, both players from here on out are very capable of winning this match.
I think it's still a toss-up here.
Yeah, 100% toss-up. A little bit jacked up over this ball. Shouldn't be an issue for a gray. Fires it in. Chad says they're both good for it. So, Rodney, if you want some action, you got plenty in the chat for you there, buddy. I wonder, Mitch, I wonder if he might not just go ahead and bank this 5-ball. Bank it in the side pocket. It might be the play here.
I'm thinking just play it safe and tie it to the 10, too.
Could do. That's probably the right shot. You don't. But then again, you could almost bank that ball. You get good on the 5. You could almost bank it and play that same shot, right? Oh, he fumbled. He fumbled.
Yeah. Well, it's probably a good thing he missed. He didn't leave himself anything on the 5 anyway.
No. I wonder if Frog can. I don't think Frog can see. I'm 90% sure Frog cannot see this ball. 99%, but maybe. This Europe guy is pretty funny. He says, I'll up your 40 by 2 goats and 1 chicken and an empty lighter. Oh. So if they're playing a 3-foul rule, Mitch, that's 2 on Frog. Two jump shots in a row that have not gone his way. Now do you go for the 3-foul? Now would be the time for it, right? Like, I guess maybe not, because you shoot the 4-9 combo here, and then the 5 goes in this top right corner.
As long as you get the 4-ball decent.
But I'm not surprised if he tries to go for the 3-foul here. It's not a terrible play. Probably, I don't know. It's about a 50-50. Depends on how good you can lock him up. I think you can lock him up pretty good here. Gray's gonna go for the run out, which is, like I said, this perfectly fine play.
He's at the wrong angle.
He does have the wrong angle.
I wouldn't have shot that combo. I shot the 4 and drew it back and cross table to shoot the 5 next.
See, now he's looking just to roll the 4 and just leave the cue where it is. But then now you shoot the 5 in and it goes. But then you're gonna clip that 6, and I mean, hypothetically it should be okay. But you got to have the right speed now on this shot. It makes it a lot tougher.
Yeah, from that angle, he might even miss that 6-ball with that cue.
Yeah, just didn't. This is all from a result of not. He's jacking up on it, or it looked like he was. This is all from a result of playing that combo and then having not controlling the 4-ball well enough to get the wrong angle on it.
That's why I said I would have just shot the 4 on the other side and drew it back across. You don't have to worry about that.
Rodney, Chad wants to know if that bet's good or if we're waiting for this game to end or what's going on. He did pretty well there. He did
pretty good. Yeah.
He did pretty good there. This is a tricky shot. There's no way to hold this ball. You got to come up and down the table, and it's a tough ball to make. But he did really well just to even have this shot on the 6-ball there.
It's tough to come up and down too at that 10 and 8.
A lot of people in Dustin Meyer, I'll take Gray for $80. There's a lot of people that want to bet on Gray here. This gives me like Billy Lassie vibes of like if Billy's betting on something, you're like you don't really want to bet against it because you're like, why is Billy betting on it?
He seems to always have the right numbers.
Yeah. Oh, he. Well, he sold this one out, and it was tough. That was a tough shot for sure.
Tough to get in and get.
Yeah, for sure. Frog's going to clean these up. I don't know, Mitch. I'm almost tempted to get in on some of this action. I think it's a close match. I don't know. 10-10. Race to 8. We just played 20 games for absolutely nothing. Race to 8. the side view here. Watch how Frog hits these balls. Looks like he pocketed 2 balls on that break.
No.
Doesn't look terribly like he's got a good shot here. John B with a subscribe. Appreciate you, John.
Oh, I thought that was in. That was a good.
How did it not go in? With the
I don't
9
know.
ball being there? Like, that's
That's diamonds as speed kills.
kind of crazy there. Everybody should be like John B. John B, subscribe to the YouTube channel. You're a cool person if you can be like John B right now. Just go do that. Hit that little bell button. I appreciate that. So, does this ball go, Mitch? You play it, obviously play it off the back rail.
It looks like it could go.
It's close. I'm going to assume Frog's going to want somebody to watch this. Yeah. Do you want to go watch it?
No.
Well, then I'll go watch it. Oh, Mike Lemire's gonna watch it. That's good enough. Then we don't got to get up. I don't mind it. I just don't want to get up. I'm too fat, lazy for that.
Yeah, they got us crammed in this little booth and hard to get in and out.
Let's see, Mitch. What do we think here?
Bad hit.
Bad hit. See, they want us. They want me to get out there and watch it. I watched right from the booth here. I could tell 100% bad hit there.
That's the next thing they have to add here, and we can zoom a camera into one location.
No, they do have that.
Oh, they?
They do. I just don't know how to use it. I'm not here enough for that. Frog zooming the cue ball into perfect position on the 3 ball.
Oh, that's a good
I tell you what, if anybody wants to bet on Frog, now's the time, because all it takes for Frog to get in gear is to hit one shot like that, and like all of a sudden it goes 2, 3, 4 racks. Perfect shape. It's really good shape there. I'm telling you, Mitch. This is the first time he's hitting the balls crisper now. Get on that 3 ball.
He's not firing them 100 miles per hour anymore
No,
either.
this is
Yeah, look out now. I think he's got it done.
yeah. And now you see how fast he went to rack those balls. He went super. Yeah, he's gonna. I told you, Mitch. Every time I do a Frog match, there's every single match he runs a 4-pack somewhere in the set, and after the way that rack looked, how crisp his position looked, how good of a shot it was to get on the 3 ball, that now it looks like Frog's gonna cook a little bit.
Let's see whether get a break here, get the table open a little bit.
Right. I mean, that looked like classic Frog, right? That rack looked like the Frog that we know. Break, man.
Did he make a ball? Yeah, one ball's going.
One ball's going in. Shot on the 2 ball. He does have a shot.
Yep. That's a good break.
He's running out, Mitch. I'm telling you, I've watched enough for Frogs matches here. He's running this rack out. It's done deal. They're all wide open now.
Yep.
He shoots this, comes 1, maybe 2 rails, shoots the 5 ball in the same pocket, and it's on the rack and the ball. Oh!
Got a little bit loose there.
Oh, a little behind the back action here. Nope, doesn't like that. Is he gonna go right-handed? Nope. He's going behind the back. This will be interesting.
Cost him. Oh,
Oh, it's
timing
shot. I was thinking the same thing. PP exteriors. Look who suddenly cares. So Frog. He's talking about Frog. Let's see if he continues to care or not. Frog does have that attitude where sometimes he just doesn't care. Like he just. I mean, which is a good attitude to have when you're playing pool. As far as like, I mean, it keeps you loose and things like that. But Gray makes a absolute
good shot there.
Good shot there, for sure. He's out. I mean, the balls are just sitting there, right? Like, how does he? Like, I don't see how he doesn't get out here.
Very, yeah.
Yeah,
That
I
caliber
mean,
of player, they should be.
Yeah,
out.
I mean, there's just nothing. There's nothing left to this rack. There's no reason that this isn't an 11-11 match now.
Get off that rail a little. There you go.
Rodney says, "Okay, Tom Bonos, bet PP exteriors. Look who suddenly gives the shizzle." I tell you what, somebody comment if I'll take a little bit of this action. If Gray wins this game and it goes 11-11, if anybody out there still wants to place a friendly wager, you let me know and I will most likely take it. So just put it in the comments here. And you know, 11-11 now. So if anybody wants to place a little wager, take Gray. I will take Frog just for a sweat bet because I make it a little more. I like the action. I don't know. I'm action. I'm a sucker for bad bets. So if you want my money, let me know.
Yeah, I guess that's why you go to the casinos, right?
Mm-hmm. Tom says all good. Little late when he must be responding to Rodney. But yeah, and just let me know. I think everybody kind of wanted that Gray with a one game advantage when it was 10-9, which isn't a bad bet at all. I mean, he could easily win this race. This is race of 7 straight up now, so he could easily win that. At 11, you can take my 40. Okay, Chad, I'll take the $40 bet. Let me know in the comments if you want to bet that or not. I see you posted it, so if you want to take for 40, I will do that with you there, buddy. So Gray, it looks like he's got a little sliver of this one ball here. Not really much to do with it, right?
No, there's nothing there.
Chad says good. All right, Chad, confirmed. Very good. Good luck. Tom, Rodney said he's in for, Rodney, Tom says he's good at the bet, so confirmed. Confirmed DJ. We're sitting in a DJ booth. Really a tester, really a thinker here. All right, here we go. Still looking at it. I don't know. I mean, this is a tricky shot because what do you do with? I mean, what do you do with it? My thing is what do you do with the cue ball? Like, where do you really do with it to hide it? Right? There's no shot here to make a shot, but he's looking for a good safety to play is what he's looking for.
I don't think there's one there. They end up scratching up in the upper corner, maybe.
Tough. You know what? If that gets behind the 8, that was.
It was a good attempt, but
yeah, there was nothing there. He did the best he could with that. I don't really know who's gonna do a lot better than what he did there, to be completely honest. Frog's gonna try to play a save. He
played a good one.
Is it good?
Oh yeah, they just can't get through there.
Yeah. I think we're going jump cue here, Mitch. What do you think?
Yeah.
I don't see a really good kick shot.
From one view, I didn't think he could get past that 5 and then jump at the other. It looks like it's
Here
open.
We go. Oh, by the time I get to another camera angle.
Nice.
Oh, beautiful.
Nice jump. For a guy that doesn't like to jump.
I tell you what, that's like, yeah, I think that's is that the second one? Second one he's made, and then Frog made one, I think. Or did Gray make that cut on the Gray made that? That's a third jump shot for a guy that doesn't like jump shots. He sure jumps the ball good. And he's got a good shot here to shoot the 2-3 combo. And the balls after that, depending on if he can control the 2-ball, are gonna be wide open.
Yeah, that's a key here. Where's that 2 going to end up?
Yeah, you got to control the 2. It's just it's almost it's just as important as making the 3 as controlling the 2-ball. I like to hit it maybe a little bit firmer and have the 2 come up and maybe shoot the 2 in the side pocket.
Get it up table a little bit more.
Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah, just like that. If it goes in, he's good. He's perfect on the 4-ball.
Yep, that should be all she wrote on this rack.
Yeah. Yeah, you just roll this forward, roll the 5 in, roll the 6 in. Oh, maybe place. You could roll. I guess you could stop the 6 too. And I mean, there's no issues here at all. Here's a weird. So Frog's running to the bathroom and Gray's shooting and Frog's not watching. I don't necessarily like that. I think just out of you should just stay at the table until at least the game's done, right?
For courtesy, I'm gonna tell the guy.
I mean, like I said, these guys are pretty good friends. So I think that makes a difference on Frog's choice to do that. But yeah, that little bit interesting there. I think that's like a psychological thing. I don't like when people do that. Get up when you're playing like the
Then you feel like, do I have to wait?
Right. Just kind of throws you off a little bit there. Not that I think it's gonna. Well, okay. He got about 50-yard line there. He's gonna be just fine, but he's 50-yard line for sure.
As long as you don't draw it in the upper corner.
I think he shoots it in the corner, don't you? Yeah, cut this on the side? Maybe. I don't know.
Well, maybe not. It looks like it's past halfway.
Let's look at what the side view looks like here and see if we can't. Oh, you could do either. I'd probably shoot it in the corner, but since I'm terrible at pool, he'll probably shoot it in the side because that's probably the right shot. He's looking at it in the side pocket. I just like shooting it in the corner because I like coming drawn back into the window for the 9-ball, but he's shooting it in the side. Hit it like literally nice. About as good as you could hit it. That's a good shot. And just nothing too crazy here, just a nice draw stroke, and you want to come up a little bit shorter on this than come too far,
Correct. Mm-hmm.
So he didn't get too greedy with it. Just a little bit of a cut shot, should be no problem for him. And he'll take the lead in this match then 12-11. No problem Perfect. For Gray. 12-11. That was a good out. Way to compose himself and make sure he gets out there. So good out by Gray there. Appreciate everybody out there. 178 big viewers out there. Go on to YouTube if you can and subscribe. That'd be amazing. Otherwise, like, share, comment. Let us know. We got a lot more viewers in here now than we did before. I think we were at we've picked up about 40 viewers as this match has gone on. So let us know in the comments. Who do you think is going to win, and what do you think the score is going to be? I mean, now is really the time for predictions because you can kind of see how it's it's close and everything. So, what are the predictions and who's going to win? Let us know. Gray's going to break them here, and look out! Good night, Irene.
There goes the cue.
Is Frog going to try to run out here? I would play the 110 combo because the 4 and the 7 are all messed up.
Yeah, it's only hard balls on the rack.
Because there's really not a good way to get the 4-ball out of there. So I wonder if he just shoots the combo, and he looks like he's going right to it
they're gonna
too.
fire at her.
Now you don't gotta hammer this ball, because I mean you gotta hit it with a little bit of pace, but you don't gotta like fire it like a million miles like he's shot some other shots. Just a good solid stroke here. See, and I love the way he played it, because he played it to get safe behind the 8-ball as well, and he did.
Smart.
But the way Gray's been jumping right now, I think Gray's probably favored to make the 110 combo on a jump shot. I mean, I really do.
This will be interesting to see what happens on this one.
This is a huge turning point in the match too, because 13-11, 12-12, like you start getting 2 games ahead when there's only 5, 6 other wins to go. Them are bigger games than it is when it's 4-2 or 6-4. It's going to be interesting. Let's see what happens here. I think he's favored to make this with the way he's been jumping the ball. He's been jumping the ball wonderful today.
Yeah.
He's definitely playing the 10-ball.
Got it.
Drilled it.
And didn't scratch.
Drilled it.
That was a good shot.
He is 4 for 4 now on jump shots. I think we should just change this thing to like, how do you feel about jump cues? We're just going to put his as a like. So 13-11, Gray. That was a really big game. So we'll see. I mean, Colleen chimes in, says Gray's going to win 18-16. Yeah, I mean, right now that's a very good possibility.
Good guess right there.
Chad says Boomtown. Scratched again on the break. Two scratches on the break in a row for Gray. Now I'll tell you what, Frog's going to try to run these ones out because they're wide open. They're wide open.
Yeah,
the 2 lies to the 3. The 3 goes to the 5. The 6, they're all right there for him. He said he's frogging it, baby. Was that a cut on Frog when he jumped? Did Frog jump? Haha. I get it.
Oh, we missed.
Dave says John's going to win 18-16. I don't know. I mean, John just kind of looked like he half-heartedly hit that ball. He didn't look like he stayed down at all or anything.
Yeah, that was a big error right there.
Yeah. So Gray cannot see this 2-ball. He's gonna masse it a little bit.
Oh.
Dwayne says he's not giving up. Dwayne, what do you know with Frog? Like I'm curious because I see you're like very supportive of Frog, so I just want to know maybe how you know him or that was a bad break for Gray. He got hooked. He made a really good shot, massed it, and then Q came off the rail and bumped the 8 square and ran into the 3. That's a terrible break for him. He's got an okay chance to get safe here. He'll kick off the back rail here. If he can get the 3 behind the 3 past the 6 and just stop the cue ball, he's got a good chance to get John safe here, to get Frog safe.
He's going the other way. You got to hit that firm, then come get that 3 ball 2 rails out of there.
You got to hit the 3 ball pretty square here to get that to. Oh, he's going the other way.
Well,
I didn't like it. He left him a shot too.
Yep.
He can make the 3. If Frog wants to win this match, he's going to have to start caring because he hit that 2 ball. He stood up. He is not caring about it. I mean, you got to bear down here. There's no reason not to get out for him. I mean, and realistically, he's very lucky to even got up because these balls were wide open.
Yep.
And then he got careless and missed. And then he was lucky that Gray got unfortunate when he made a good shot to masse the 2.
Exactly. And
got hooked on the 3. I mean, he's very fortunate to be shooting right now. He got a little short on this ball. He should be okay. Play a bunch of inside English and come around the other side of those 10 ball. Not sure what our producer Chris over there is doing, but messing with a couple of things. Oh, he's taking off the spam. What a good guy. Sit down for Frog. If you're rooting for Gray, you want to go a little farther. I think Frog's got it, it looks like.
I don't think so.
No, he doesn't. Oh, he played not a good save. Little bit of a tester for Gray, but I fully expect him to be able to shoot this ball right in the side pocket and come on the 9.
You think it's side and they're all the way down?
Oh, he's banking it.
Banking it. That's it.
Interesting choice here. So Dwayne says he just knows Frog from the stream. He's seen him light it up before. Yeah, he can. Let's see Gray on a bank shot here. Hits it short. Might get away with it, though. No. No, he didn't. That was a bit of an awkward shot. It wasn't like a great cut shot, and it wasn't a great bank shot. It wasn't like it was dead at all or anything like that. So Frog makes a good shot on the 8, and he'll clean these 2 balls up. Yeah, Dwayne just said Frog's not there tonight. Yeah, definitely. I don't think both players. I don't think it's just Frog. Gray is an exceptional player, and he's not playing like Gray plays either. But they're doing the best they can. I mean, we take it for what it is tonight. We're just lucky to have 2 good players and be able to watch them. So, close match, 13-12. Can't get any closer in 25 games. So, we'll see what happens here. 13-12, Frogs break. Nice break by Frog there. I don't think he's going to fire at the 10 ball here. I guess he could. I don't see him doing that, but
no.
I wonder. Do you think he should have cut the 1 in the side, or do you think he just plays safe and just kind of rolls the 1 towards the side pocket a little bit and puts a cue behind the 10 ball?
I think that's be the proper play there.
Mm-hmm. Mark says Taylor is pretty good at this commentating gig. I appreciate you, Mark. That's it. See, now Mark's lying, but Mark's a good guy, so he likes to pump some people up. So I appreciate you, Mark. I appreciate you saying that. We do the best we can here, but really it's all for nothing without you folks. So appreciate everybody out there watching tonight. Really do. Pretty good shot by Frog there. Gray will get a hit. There's no doubt he's getting hit. What happens with the balls, it's to be determined.
Debate, yeah.
Oh, he fouled. I didn't see that coming at all, did you? I mean,
no.
It looked like he could. I don't know if he maybe just tried to get a little greedy with how he was hitting the 1 instead of just getting a hit on it. Because I fully expected him to get a hit there. There was no way I didn't think he was not getting a hit. Pretty good chance for Frog to run out. He shoots the 1 up the table, gets the 2 in the side pocket, and it falls right on the 3, and this match could be tied up. Oh, he's done well to get on the 3 ball there.
Yeah, very good lead.
I don't see any issues here.
No.
Although we've said that a lot today, and then something happens that's funky, but I guess you get straight on the 5 ball, but you can still just draw back in line with this. There's really no problems here. Or that's one thing that Frog does sometimes. Sometimes you'll see him play like on an easy shot like that. He just plays all this crazy English on it yeah, what do you think, Mitch? It's going to be 13-all here. 13-all.
That's the story of the night.
Yeah, there's been no lead greater than 2 games.
2.
Gray had a 2. Gray was up 13-11. He was up 3-1. Besides that, it's been 1 game. Mark says he's actually being serious. Thanks, Mark. Appreciate you, buddy. Hope all's well with you and the fam. Race to 5, Mitch. It's coming down.
It's getting there.
I think you see the players start to slow down here now. A little bit. I think you do. There's gonna. I would say there'll be less errors now than there's been before for the entire match. Makes the 1 ball, has a good shot at the 2 ball. The balls are wide open, Mitch.
Yeah, it looks like he's getting
2 to the 3. The 4 goes in the side past the 9. The 8 ball might be a little bit tricky. That's the only ball I'm seeing that could be troublesome for him at this point. Sportbook is back open, 13-13. Well, he got a little bit. I mean, he's fine. He likes to he likes to draw this ball like this. I've seen him do it a million times, but
Oh, I thought he was gonna go.
That was a weird angle because it does shoot it kind of towards that pocket. Robbie says Frog's gonna bear down and take over. Dave says I agree, Mark. Good job, both of you commentating. Thank you, Dave. Appreciate you guys. Does this 8 ball go? Oh, he's playing the 10 ball.
Playing the 10.
Oh, he's perfect on it too. We'll see what happens here. All there's not a such thing. I'm a firm believer that there's no such thing as an easy combo unless it's like literally hanging in the pocket. Yeah, I mean,
he fired that in there like no problem.
Is that so? Frog then? So he's mopped up a rack and then no, that was a break and run. So 14-13 Frog. We'll get you to the side angle here and we'll watch the break. Oh, he road racked himself. You see that? Them balls went absolutely nowhere. Just a little bit too quick racking the balls, I think there. So, did he make one?
Yep.
He did make one. That's amazing though. How sometimes you break them so bad and the ball still goes in.
Let's see how good he is at maneuvering here.
He's punting. Work. He said, "Nope, I'm not doing it." Yeah. But realistically, Mitch, the balls are in good shape. If you can manage to get from the 2 to the 3 ball, they're in pretty good shape. I mean, Gray definitely has a chance to get out here. The cue balls needs to be on the left side of the 2 ball, more towards the side pocket for him to have a chance to really get on the 3. Like I don't see him really getting good on the 3 here. Yeah, he don't like it. I don't blame him.
Well, you can get on it, but you're gonna have to follow it all the way down and just get past the 4 ball into the corner. You take great speed control.
I don't even know if the 3 goes past the 9 in the corner. He might have to just get on it to play a safe behind the 9 ball. Maybe
overview looks like it'll go by.
Maybe. This is touchy. This is really a touchy shot.
Yeah, small window.
You cannot. But the thing is you cannot afford to be short here. You cannot afford to. If you come behind, if you're directly behind the 3, it's better than being short of it.
Yep, you gotta be overplayed just a hair.
He actually hit it perfect. I think. Really well. That was a great speed control shot there. How do you get on the 4 here, Mitch? I mean, I don't think he's got an angle to draw it to get out for the 4, do you? Maybe he does?
It looks like it's going to... I don't know if he can draw it over that way or... I think he can, but it's a tight window there, too.
Where's Chris G? We got more spam. Same guy.
Nice shot. Leaves himself perfect.
Oh, he did have enough out there to be able to go and get on the 4. Chris G, if you're listening, we need you. Help clean up the chat.
Somebody selling Bitcoin?
Yeah, Bitcoin. A lot of Bitcoin. Gray's perfect on this 5. I don't see how he doesn't. I think he's really favored to get out here. I don't see why not.
I still think he's going to take some good speed control, get on that 6 with a decent shot.
I just think you draw it over between the 6 and the 10 ball. Shooting the side pocket should be good. He's perfectly fine. Wanted to come a little bit more, but he's okay. Try to get Chris's attention here. There he comes.
Spam.
Little bit tricky shot though, jacked up over. I hate shooting ball. That's my least favorite shot in
Mine
pool
too.
is jacked up over
Mine
a
too.
ball like that.
Yeah, and the angle's a little off. It's going to be going towards the rail a little bit.
This is tough. This is tricky, Mitch. I mean, it
Yep.
really is.
Yeah.
Oh, he decided to play it down in the corner, which that's a
Yep.
really good shot. But now you're
Still.
running into the 9 ball.
Yep.
You're running into the 9 ball. There's no way to not run into the 9 if you want to get a shot on it.
You can try drawing it, boy. That's touchy shot.
Yeah, I just don't. You draw into it, or you try to hit a top side. It's not good. You play the bank here, I suppose. Fire it right in. Maybe cut it down the rail. I think you bank it here. He's gonna look at that first, because if you bank it, it's natural. You're dead stop shot bank on the. You're perfect on the 10 if you bank it. But you could cut it too. That's
I
fine.
ain't cutting it all the way down.
It's a horse apiece. The bank might be a little bit, now that I'm looking at the overhead view, the bank might be a little bit trickier than I thought it was going to be. So maybe you do cut it down the rail.
You just got to cut it down the rail.
The position should be there, no doubt. This is a really big ball though, because it's only you're coming down the last few games, and like you can't really afford to start being down 2 when you're down to a race to 5 essentially, and you're gonna spot them 2 games if you don't make this ball. That was an excellent. That was such a pressure shot. I mean, if honestly, if Gray wins this match, like you could look at that shot as like a key shot and him winning the match. That was a very good shot. It's 14-14. What more do you want, folks? I don't know. Better commentating, maybe, but other than that, the pool, it's starting to heat up a little bit. There's been less and less errors the last few games, and I think both players are starting to bear down a little bit, and we should be set for a quick race to 4 and to determine a winner. Not entirely sure who, Kendall's got the list, so I don't know who plays next week, but the winner gets $250 and 250 Monopoly monies, and the winner plays on as well for more. I see dry here. You see dry? Dry.
Yep. If you can get on that 2 ball, it's a really good rack here.
It's a good rack. The 3 ball to the 4 is a little bit wonky just because of the 9 ball being there.
Yeah, 3 in the side and come back across for the 4. Oh, nice, nice
perfect on the 2 here for Frog. The 3 to the 4 is the shot of this game, I think, right?
Correct.
Fred says, great match so far. It's been close. It's been close the entire time, that's for sure. I'm going to put us back on the duo screen here. I think I forgot to do that. Normally I'm with the postman, Mr. Corey Peterson. He could not be with us tonight, and he normally is the guy that does all the controlling of the cameras. So if the cameras suck more, it's because I'm running it and not Corey. So just decided to roll that ball in. Take a little bit of a harder cut on the 4, but it'll be fine. The cue ball stops. I didn't think he was going to miss that ball. Interesting. Sean Leslie says you're both doing a great job in the booth. Thanks, Sean. Appreciate you. Chris coming in with a big $10 support for the stream. Says great work, guys. Appreciate you, Chris. Appreciate you so much for helping out with all the technicalities of this. That's for sure. We would not. I'm telling you,
We lost with them.
we would not have a stream tonight if it wasn't for Chris. So, thank you, Chris. What do you? I don't think he's going to play this shot. I think he's going to play it safe. Yeah, it's too big of a cut shot, and so I think he just plays safe. Try to roll him up on that 10 ball.
Yep.
And he did a good job. Chad wants to know, is this win by 2? It is not win by 2. It is first one to 18, and that's it. If it's 17 to 17, it's sudden death. Whoever wins the next game. Justin says race to 4. Sweet. Yeah. Definitely what we're looking for as far as a match for viewing. We want to see it go hill and watch these guys sweat it out a little bit. Frog makes a good hit. It's not gonna do a whole lot for him because he does hang the 4 in the pocket, but nonetheless he did well to get a good hit there.
These are laid out like a road map here.
Yeah, they're pretty open. Again, trying to come up with like a problem, and I just don't see one.
Yeah, it's back and forth, up and back on the table. Should be.
I guess the 5 to the 6. I guess I don't know. Again, that's
in the side. Maybe
that's
maybe
just
not.
making up a problem if he's got one, because I don't see that he's got a problem here. I think that he's favored to get out here for sure. I think he didn't have as much angle as you thought to come out. I mean, he was pretty straight on that. So that's a good shot to just sometimes
sure
you just have to sometimes you just have to take what the table gives you, and that's what it presented him with. So he just rolled it forward. He's got an angle on the 5. I mean, I'm sure he doesn't necessarily love it, but he's got a good shot and a good stroke here. I'll put him on the 6, and he should get out here. Uh-oh, that 8 baller is going. Uh-oh, Mitch.
8 got in the way.
Combo. Well, he's got nothing else. And the combo is like I said earlier, there's no such thing as an easy combo. These look to be, a little bit lined up, but if he makes the combo, he's done well just to make the combo, and then you got to control the 6 ball too, right? Like, the 6 should hypothetically stay there. It should be easier to control this one, but it doesn't have to be. It can get squirmy. It got a little squirmy though, Mitch. But he's lined up perfect. I think he's wired it, as a matter of fact. There's a
slight angle there, but he should be able to make that 10 ball.
So how do you like this? We went 13 to 11 Gray, then we went 14-13 Frog, and now we're 15-14 Gray.
What a match, back and forth.
What a match. There's no reason that how this match is going that it's not going to go 17 to 17. There's just no way.
It's going that I can see that happening.
Yep, for sure. And nobody said it was going to be hill. Nobody said it was going to be hill, and I think that's exactly what it's going to be, is hill. Got a like coming in from David Dahl. Appreciate you, David. Thanks so much for that. Great a break. Now, I think the last few times he's broke, he's scratched. So he's got to start to control the cue ball on the break a little bit better here.
Oh, no, not again.
See ya, bye.
That was like 3 in a row.
These balls now. Frog doesn't get out here. I think the match is over because they're sitting. You can't sit them no better. The 8 ball is a little bit of a trouble, I guess. But Kendo Biko coming in with a like. Thanks, Biko. Hope all is well, buddy. That 8 goes by the 10 ball, so there's no excuse for him not to get out here.
The 8 goes in the side too.
If he doesn't get out here, he loses the match. It's just we're to that point now. You have to get out here.
Well, thinking a little bit here. Oh, there's a 7.
So I think that, like, whoever loses this match is going to have a million things to say why they lost it, right? But I'm gonna say like if Gray is the one to lose this match, the break. 3 breaks in a row he broke and scratched, and I mean that's killer playing 10 ball. I mean especially like on this break, I mean he broke them, probably the best he broke them all match, and they're wide open, and Frog just goes and mops them up, right?
Yeah, they were laying there wide open.
Yeah, for sure. So race to 3, that was a very fast game. Transition over to the side, get ready for the break. Actually, we're gonna put you guys in here with us. We'll give you a big thumbs up. Good match tonight. Close match. Appreciate everybody. 175 viewers out there. Appreciate every single one of you. Go ahead, like the channel, share it. There should be more shares now that we're at a race to 3 for 500 in the middle. 2 good players. If you want to see people sweat it out, I don't know what there's a better way to watch people sweat it out than this. So appreciate everybody. We'll get you back so you don't see our ugly mugs on the screen anymore. But, yeah, I do appreciate everybody. And Frog's taking his time this time now, because last time he broke, he road racked himself, and they went nowhere. So you start to see some of that stuff come in real late. Tom chimes in, says definitely a good match. Yeah, for sure. Good match. And the thing is like if one of these guys would have brought it completely tonight, it would have been a blowout. And it would have, either way, it would have been a blowout.
Yeah, I think so.
But they both equally made about the same mistake. So Frog gets off the break, comes in and makes that 9 at the last second. Colin with a like. Colin Gagnon, appreciate you. What do you think? The balls are open a little bit. I mean, the 2 ball is the hardest ball to get on. With being the one is out there, you got to have a good draw stroke here, or just pound it as hard as you can, like he's been doing this match.
Get on that down. Is that the 3 on the end?
Kathleen Mueller. Hi, Kathleen. She's from the Wausau area, I believe. So, thanks for tuning in. So Frog used to live in Wausau, so I imagine all the Wausau people are Team Frog here. So that would just be my guess. Dustin says pretty close. Chad says my mom Shelly wants a shout out. Hi Shelly. Oh, he chopped it. Look at this, Mitch.
And
left him perfect.
I don't think
he's got it. He's got it.
You think so?
Yes.
To me, it looks like it's hooked a little.
I think he's got it. So yeah, he says my mom Shelly wants a shout out and bought up half the action just to keep her attention. So Lloyd with the like, appreciate you, Lloyd. Keep those coming, those likes and shares and everything coming in. Keep those coming up. So, what's the key to the rack here, Mitch? It's getting
3 ball,
3 to the 4,
3 to 4.
Because what do you do here? Do you get a nice angle on it and run into the 7? Do you get a thin angle on it so you can come, or a thick angle on it so you can come past the 7 and not hit the 7? That's probably the way I play it, but we'll see what he does here. Larry Dassaw. Hi, Larry. Appreciate you. Fred Dodge says commentators and players all wearing baseball caps. Well, that's because I'm bald, Fred. I don't know what Mitch's excuse is, but I'm bald, and if I took my hat off and I put you in the booth, that your TV would go, it'd be broken because it'd be like too shiny. Good shot to get on the 4 ball there. Super strokes this cue ball to get on the 5, and he got perfect on it. Perfect to come down the table to get on the 7 ball. I feel like I sometimes when Frog gets an open table, I feel like a damn auctioneer. He's like blah 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 because he's shooting so fast. Yep. See, now he went too fast, and now he got hooked. Or now he's not hooked, but he's got a bad angle.
Fire the 10 in the
fire
side.
the 10 on the side, I guess, is the play. I don't like it. I don't want to shoot this shot. I'd miss it for sure. Not Frog though. He's just a champion. Good shot, Frog. Fred Dodge with the like. Appreciate you, Fred. 16-15. John's up. John, where we're at right now is a race to 3 and Gray spot and Frog 1 game. That's where we're at. So Chris chimes in and says, YouTube, it's where it's at quality-wise. Been having problems with Facebook. Please subscribe and hit that bell over at YouTube. Chris is absolutely right. That is what does the stream the most justice. But either way, we'll take it. Appreciate everybody. Mike coming in with the like. Appreciate you, Mike. Here we go, 16-15. He broke them better that time. They didn't all get stuck in a pile. Didn't make a ball. Did not make a ball. Chad says, nice shot, Frog. What's the play here? Just a safety?
That's what I'd be looking at.
I mean, you could try the 1-8 combo, but I don't think it does you any justice because the cue's going into all those balls. I would just play safe here. I don't know how much of the one ball he can see though. Honestly, I mean, he can see some of it, but I don't know if he can see enough to even attempt to even make the 8 ball. So this is a big game for. I'm just going to point out it's a big game for Gray because we have not seen anybody win 3 straight games tonight.
Oh.
There's not been a 3 straight game winner. So he did try to play the 8 ball there, and he did unfortunately leave it hanging in the pocket. And for Frog, the balls are open, right?
Yep, it just makes it.
Get control the 1, the 2's down there, get on the 3, and the balls are there. We'll see. I mean, he controls the first shot well. He's got a good angle with the 1 sitting in the pocket. He can kind of manipulate the 1 ball any way he wants it to get on the 2 ball. And then the shot is really just to get to the 3 ball.
Yeah,
and
gotta get on that
after
3.
That, they're going to be open. I think he's done well to get on the 2 ball here. You can play 2 rails. You can play inside English. You can do anything you want with this ball. Just don't come short on the. Just don't come up short.
He's short.
He is El Hooko. Sean Fleming with the like. Thanks, Sean.
Yeah, we get some more Bitcoin.
Yeah, Chris will take care of that. He's all right. Frog is irritated with himself right now. I liked playing inside English on that ball, just because it puts it more over here and it gives you a little bit of a wider angle to get on the 3. It's a little bit harder to make the ball that way. It's not as natural, but the area to put the cue ball, you're rolling into it that way. So I like that. Sean says, "Great job, guys. Appreciate you for watching, Sean. Appreciate that like again." So. We'll see here. Is he gonna? He just calls it in the bottom right pocket, right, and tries to 1 rail kick it. I don't see why that's not the shot here. He's gonna go 2 in the side. 2 in the side, and Gray needs to get out here because the balls are wide open. He's got to get out here because, like I said, we have not seen 3 games 1 in a row all night. So this is you need to get out here if that's the case, right? They've been playing too close to have to try to win 3 in a row. Todd Reinschmidt with a like. Hey, Todd, how's it going? I tell you what, Gray is in perfect position on this 4 ball to get to the 5. Yep. Perfect position. Uh-oh, Mitch. You got to slow down. Ooh, just enough. I think he's got just enough of the 5 ball here where he's okay. It's tight, but he's fine. He's fine. Just looking where he wants. You got to be good on the 6 ball to get on the 7 because that 7 is definitely on this side of the side pocket, and it's a little bit tight to the point as well.
And I definitely won't like that shot on that 7.
The 7 to the 9, I don't care where you get, the 7 to the 9 is going to be tricky. Yeah, it really is. You know, I don't think the problem is 6 to the 7. I think it's the 7 to the 9. Either way you go about it is going to be tough. Eric Durant with a like. Thanks, Eric. Hope all's well. They're in Wapaka. Good shot from Gray there to get on the 7. So he'll shoot the he'll go ahead and shoot the 7. I think he's going to shoot it all the way up the table, and he's going to have to spin it with a bunch of right English because he's got to get down the table for the 9 ball there. This is a tricky shot because he's going to play. I think he plays it in the corner. I think he plays it with a bunch of top right English. He could force it down the side and try to come down. Oh, I did well there. That was a good shot. That went a little bit easier in the side pocket than I thought it was going to. Should be good out here. A little bit straight on the 9 ball, but, worst case scenario, he just kind of floats it forward and just takes a longer straight in shot down the table. But definitely, I think he's a favorite to get out here. Laurie with a leg, thank you. He did have a little bit of an angle, not as much as he'd like, and now he's at about a 50-yard line here. He's going to have to make a good cut shot here. Oh, he just wipes its feet a little bit. No problem at all. 16-16, and race to 2, folks. All right, we are back. We had to take a quick 2-second break. Gray, so 4 breaks in a row now. Gray has scratched on the break. This one not going to cost him, but not going to cost him in the sense of a run out. I mean, obviously Frog has played a jam up safety, and that's going to make for a heck of a rack for Gray to be able to scramble back. Once you turn over complete control of the table to somebody and playing 10 ball, it's very tough to get that back. So we'll see if he can get a hit here and maybe turn the momentum around a little bit. Otherwise, he's going to be in trouble this game. And it's not so much, like I said, it's not so much on a run-out basis, but it's just on control. You're just control the table where Frog can go and just lay up whenever he wants, play a safe. That's killing Gray right now. That's as far as I'm concerned. Besides the missed balls, that's what's killing Gray. Is four breaks in a row now he's scratched. That's a killer too because you make a nice out, you get momentum, and then it's just gone.
What do you think of it tonight, though, as we're watching this? How many safes have been played? Not a lot of intentional saves.
Not really. No, I would count probably less than 10.
Yeah.
It's been very aggressive tonight. There's been a lot of firing at balls, and there has been some good safety play a little bit, but for the most part, yeah. Oh, look at this. Oh, he scratched. That's so terrible.
Got a good hit. Yeah, got unlucky there.
Thicker Rick. What are the Fargo of these commentators? Not good. Terrible. Mitch, you are a
580.
and I'm somewhere around like a 605, 604, 606. I don't know. It varies every couple days. It seems to move, I guess. Every time I look at it, it's different. But somewhere around there, 605, I think. So not good, Rick. We're just a bunch of hacks, for sure. Mike Legou with a like and a share. Appreciate that. Is he going to try to jam him up on this this 10 ball again? Or is he going to try? Is it going? Does it go in the corner? No, he's trying to.
Safe.
He's playing safe. Oh, be careful. Be careful. Perfect. Good shot. You know, if that comes a little bit harder and he hits the 9 ball, that 3 leaks out and he can see the 3 ball. So, Taylor, can you come in and run my Calcutta in the morning, 9 a.m.? Oh, Mark, you're killing me. Yeah, I can come in and run the Calcutta tomorrow at 9 a.m. for you. You betcha. I will be here. It'll help me because otherwise I'll sleep till like noon. So it'll save me a couple hours of my day. So Gray's been like perfect on jumps tonight, and that was the first time tonight on a jump shot that he's not minimum hit the ball, but he's made like 4 super good jump shots. And that's 3 foul, huh? Yeah, it's 3 foul because he scratched on the break as 1. Gray got a good hit on the 2 ball, but then unfortunately he scratched in the side pocket, and then that was a 33 fouled him there. Thicker Rick, I don't know who that is. I'd like to know who that is. Just heckling your commentating sounds cute, you two. I'd like to know who that is. Thicker Rick, who are you? Is it Rick Armstrong? Is it Rick? I don't know. Everybody's got all these unanimous or YouTube names. Yeah, like who are you? If you're gonna talk to us, you have to talk to us. Frog with a big break here on the hill. This will be his final break of the night. Pounds them. Made a ball.
Made a couple.
He's got a shot.
I made 1.
What kind of tournament is tomorrow? You don't want to come tomorrow, Eric Duran. It's a $5.99 and under, and if you show up and I'm running the Calcutta, you are going for 500 Monopoly dollars because I am jacking you up, son. Just a safety here. Try to get behind the 10. Ooh, he's done okay. I think he's left him a shot. He's left him a distance. So if you can't necessarily hook somebody, then you leave him distance, right? So he's done well to leave him distance, but it's makeable. There's nothing you can do here besides roll it in and let the cue ball just kind of bump into the 7 ball to hold it. There's nothing to do here. There's no way you're going to do anything else with this ball.
Good shot.
That's a good shot. That's all you can do, and he's perfect, honestly.
Should be able to just stun it over a little bit.
So you got Thicker Rick says just heckling. Then Thin Rick comes in and says he's my older brother. You guys are funny. Who are you? Eric Duran said he'd just embarrass himself if he came. Yeah. I don't think so, Eric. You play a pretty good pool, man. So Gray's got a great... Just going to stun this ball over a little bit here. Just stun it over. Good shot. I think I shoot this ball in the side pocket. I don't see a lot of good of shooting it in the corner. You can, but I think you have better outcomes if you shoot it in the side pocket. Fred says, commentator Fargos mean little. Knowledge and communication skills are a much stronger asset. I don't have that either.
Oh,
I've got none of the above. He's shooting this ball on the side. I just can't see him shooting in the corner. I'm probably wrong, but I just don't see it. Yeah, he's done well. It's
That's
about
good
the
job,
it's
yeah.
about the best he was going to do with that. I mean, he's a little bit off center, but I mean, he's perfectly fine. He'll come and he'll play 2-rail shape down to get on the 6. Ideally, the cue ball is going to end up pretty much a little bit to the right of where it is, and that's perfect shape, and that's obtainable with the position that he's got on that. So, should be good to go there.
Well, he stays away from that 8 ball. Oh, he's going that way. Okay.
I don't like it, Mitch.
I would have went around the other side. Of
I
that.
don't like it. I don't like him being on this side of the ball. Chris is messing with our cameras here, so I apologize for that. We'll put us back to where we were. There we go. Now that I look at it from the overhead, he's okay. I thought he had a much steeper angle from the side view, but from the overhead camera, he was actually pretty perfect. So, good shot there.
Now he's sitting good, and looks like a hill match coming.
I don't see why we shouldn't have a hill match. He looks kind of straight here, doesn't he? A little bit of an angle, but not. He'll be able to come off the table a little bit here.
I just roll it in.
Yeah,
He's got angle.
Good. He's good. He's perfect. No problems here for Gray. He's not gonna go away without a fight. So, again, I'm gonna say it in advance. Hill, Gray's break 4 scratches in a row. He cannot afford to scratch.
Nope.
I would watch to see him hit the break of a very light here on the hill to make sure he's got it controlled and not scratching on the break. Good shot there. He's dead out.
Well,
Hill.
He's due for a good break. I can see him breaking, running a rack here once.
Very possible. He's very capable of it. Although, I'm going to say that doesn't happen because we have not seen one in 34 games. We have not seen one break and run tonight. So, actually, we've seen one from Frog, I think. But that's because he broke like 4 balls on the break.
Yep.
We'll see. All I know is that you're going to see him hit these balls a lot lighter than he has been because he's not going to risk scratching Hill.
Hill, you can't afford to scratch here.
Jesse Turner chimes in, says Frog's going to take it down. We'll see. It's I would say that Gray is probably
He's
favored right now because he's got the break shot. We'll see. We'll see. Couldn't ask for like I said, you couldn't ask for a better match. I mean, you're going to see these guys sweat it out here, and I'll tell you what, there's never an easy ball to shoot, right? But when you're Hill, it could be wide open, and it's not easy. The pressure builds a little bit, and funny. I've seen more funny things happen Hill than it's just crazy. Tom says if Gray wins, I will donate my $40 winnings to the stream. That's amazing, Tom. Thin Rick wants to know who would win out of the commentators.
Well, Taylor's a master player, so I'm just an amateur.
I did get lucky enough to close my eyes one year and do well in the AA division. All by luck. All right, he broke. Oh,
bad luck there.
That is not what he wanted to do. I mean, he was playing the combo, and then all of a sudden the 1 follows in the 8, and now he's dead hooked. I mean, dead hooked. That's a bad roll at a bad time. He might be. Look at this, Mitch. He's got a window.
Yeah.
If he can see it, he can make it. He didn't make. Oh, he scratched.
Uh-oh.
Well, as long as Gray can keep his composure here, it could be good night, Irene.
Table's open.
And I think that really the hard shot is, and it's not super hard, but once you get from on the 3 ball, you just got to make sure you roll forward enough to get a nice angle on the 4 to drift down to come down for the 5, and after that, I mean, we'll see. I mean, he keeps his composure here, then I definitely think that he's going to be a winner tonight. We'll see what happens. I definitely will tell you that he's not missing the 2 or the 3 or the 4. Them balls are gimmies. Even Hill, those balls are going to be gimmies for him. He shot the 2 good. He got perfect on the 3 because what's really nice about where he's at for the 3 ball is he can bounce off the rail, so he's not on the rail shooting the 4 ball.
Yep.
He's going to have a little bit off the rail there.
He's going to get the proper angle here, get up to that 5 ball.
This is the shot. This is a shot of the rack. You cannot be short here.
Nope.
You're not getting on the 5 ball if you're short.
Anything.
Yeah, be longer than shorter, and he's not going to make that mistake. He's too good of a player to make that mistake. See, he come a little bit longer, but he's good. He's perfectly fine. He's got a really nice angle, and just don't come up short here, right? Just don't come up short here, and he should be dead out. Again, I will tell you, like I just mentioned, though, Hill is not easy. No, there's no ball easy on Hill. Every ball is a sweater, that's for sure. 242 viewers out there. Everybody, give a quick subscribe if you're on YouTube. That would be amazing, or a like and a share. That's great too. Really helps out the exposure. He's just being extra careful here, checking out the tangent line of the cue ball, which that's what you have to do in these certain situations where just to make sure you're getting out. Curtis wants to know what size table they're playing on. They're playing on a 7-foot bar box diamond table. Pro cut pockets. So he did really good to come. He's just
looks perfect.
Just fine here. Yep. Again, though, don't be short, right? You want to be a little bit longer here so you can roll into the window for the 7. You don't want to be coming away and having to snap a draw shot across the table here.
Correct.
Stick to your fundamentals and trust your stroke and see what happens.
It looks perfect.
Perfect.
Oh, a little.
He's a little bit on the wrong side of the ball, but he's good enough on it where he can just not have to do anything. He doesn't have to snap it to the side rail and come back on a draw. He can just kind of smooth draw it, and he's fine.
It gives himself a good angle on the 7 to get back up to the 9.
Yeah. He might draw it out a little bit here. Looks like he is. Yeah, he's just going to take out what he can get. Nothing really to get in trouble here. You got to watch out for the side pocket, but he's gonna put enough outside English on this ball where it's not even going to be a factor.
Just stay away from the side.
I watch him come to this. It'll be the 3rd diamond. He's going to come. That's about essentially where the line of the ball is going to be when he hits it. Could even be a little bit past that. So as you see, it comes right towards the 3rd diamond. The only thing that messes with him here is straight in, and he's not. He's got
some angle.
He's got an angle to get up and down the table. But the only thing I see about this shot is he's a little bit on the rail, and your adrenaline sometimes gets you, and you got to control that because this is a missable ball. You got to stay down and just stroke it smooth. You can't jab at this one. You got to smoke it. You got to stroke it smooth here. Again, I don't see any problems for him, but it's tough on the hill, that's for sure. We've all been there. It's tough. See, he just stayed down.
Nice stroke.
And we're gonna see it. Oh, he's good. I thought I was gonna roll towards the first time. We're gonna see a little bit of a tester for the win, but I think he's got it. I mean, this is pretty routine. Stay down and stroke through it, and you're gonna see a winner here.
Nice match.
Gray with the win. Really good composure there.
Wow, good
a
match.
Bad break for Frog on the hill. He made that 1-8 combo, and then the ball went in. I mean, that's not why Frog lost this match. They both missed a ton of balls.
Pretty much went back and forth.
Back and forth, but a really good match. Hill. Tim Clark says he's been playing with his sunglasses hanging on his sweatshirt all night. Yes, he has been. Chad, find me on Facebook. Send me a message. Taylor Collar, Collar. Find me on Facebook to square up on our Monopoly dollars there. And Pam says, yay, Gray. Yeah, absolutely. Colleen, yep. Great job, Gray. Love ya. Fred says, great match. Thank you. No, thank you, Fred. Appreciate you hanging out. Fred's a routine every Friday watcher, so thanks for that, Fred. Hey, Andrew was the one that said he couldn't watch because we were being negative, but he's
Still there?
he stuck around. So appreciate that. Just a really good out. So yeah, I don't think we got anything else. I don't know. She wants to know if we're on the radio. Crystal put it on the screen. I don't think we're going to get Gray or Frog up here. Craig says, yeah, the best game was the last game. Yeah, it really was. I mean...
Gray did a great job there getting out on that rack.
Yeah,
with all the pressure.
All the pressure and everything. So, really good job. Appreciate everybody tonight.
Yeah,
Mitch, you got any final words? I appreciate you stepping in tonight for the postman, and you did a good job. So
Yeah, I'm just a color guy.
Just a color guy.
Taylor's the talker.
But yeah, appreciate everybody, and we'll be back. Well, we will not be back. King of the Hill series will be back next Friday. Gray will retain the title, and he'll be back to defend. Who he plays against is a mystery to me up to this point. Kendall will know that. So, but appreciate everybody.
Have a good night.
Have a wonderful night. Have a wonderful weekend. Be safe, and that's it. See ya.